Hi, I think. Am I live? Can you guys see me? I'm gonna need some help this morning, let me tell you. I think I'm live. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can see me. My I would watch more with the Twitch stream manager, but it's so delayed. It's really distracting to me. Yeah, you can see me and hear me. Yay! You guys, bear with me this morning. I'm telling you, it's already been a complicated morning for me. So, as you know, I have been long gone, and I apologize for that. Although it wasn't exactly my choice necessarily, so I'm not really sure I need to apologize. But oh, thank you, Salt. I have so much different going on for me this morning, and I don't do well with different. It takes my very slow neurodivergent brain to grasp many changes. So I'm having to watch through my Twitch manager instead of OBX because OBX isn't doing everything it's supposed to do. I did do a practice I turned everything on yesterday. Turned on OBX. OBX needed an update. So I did that part. I made sure that my game stuff was working. And then this morning, psyching myself up. Okay, here we go. It's been a long, long time. So get in the right mindset. And I hit a button to start streaming, and it said, this NVIDIA version is not streamable. So I had to update a driver, you guys. I don't even know how to do that. But I did it, apparently. Because then I was like, well, if it doesn't go this time, I'm just going to have to try again later when my hubby's around and he can figure out all of this stuff for me. So, but I hit the button and it worked this time. But my OBX screen is different and the update added stuff and I don't know what it's doing. So anyway, so here I am trying not to look at my own self in the stream thingy because it's so delayed. But hi. So long story short, I also don't know how to kick the attracting idents person because I know you switch into mod mode and switch back. And I've always relied on my mods to do that for me. And so I don't know how to do it. So, but my original absence happened because I caught COVID. And it's the first time my hubby and I both have managed to avoid it for the entire 4 years that it has existed. We've been very good about that. We were on lockdown real hard the first couple of years, the way everybody was on lockdown real hard. But his new job here, since we moved to Tennessee, he does go into the office a couple of times a week. And we're pretty sure that's where it came from. I don't want to out anybody, but I'm pretty sure he relayed to me a story about somebody who came into the office and he was like, what are you doing here? And very shortly thereafter, we both got very, very sick. Oh, if you have chat opened on streaming app, there should be a mute, delete, ban. Yeah. Oh, highlight. Let me try it. Thank you. And actually, Salt, I was going to make you a mod so you could also help me out. But I have to switch screens to do that too. So if you're okay with that, I actually would like to make you a mod. I'll have to do it when I'm not live because I'm afraid I'm going to break something in the middle of streaming. So, oh boy. So that's the short version of where I was for a very long time. I did think at first, I thought, well, everybody says it's just a really bad cold. So I had high hopes that it would not hit me very hard and linger, but it did hit me pretty hard. And my hubby, both of us. So, and some of it is age. Some of it is, oh, dear, my phone is not supposed to be making a noise. Bear with. Actually, let me go to be right back screen real quick. Because I think my hubby's calling to see if it's working. Actually, since I'm live and I'm on talking to my hubby. I'll just. I'm just gonna message him. I fixed it. And I'm currently streaming. You guys know my hubby. You guys know my hubby, Malibu Dan. He has poked his head in here a couple of times, and he plays video games with me, and he's been on my stream a couple of times as a player and stuff. Oh, and Effie's here with me this morning, too. Hi, Effie. I told him, I fixed it, and I'm currently streaming. He says, yay! Okay, so I don't know why my phone rang. It was supposed to be on vibrate, but that's me and buttons. Let me tell you, you guys, that is me and buttons. I buttons don't work for me the way they work for other people, and I've come to accept that in my life, and that's just the truth of it. So, yeah, here's my doggo. She's being cuddly this morning. She must sense my anxiety, because that's what she does. She comforts me when I'm anxious. And so she's doing her job this morning. So I'm anxious because it's been so long since I've done this. And, I also struggle sometimes with oversharing, so I don't want to overshare too much. But you guys also have noticed my name change to Creative Jax. I actually have been pondering that for a very, very long time. Part of it is because, and I had my friend Light asked me, she was just curious why the name change. And I was in her stream and we were talking about name changes and stuff with other people. And I said, because gaming is just a part of me, but being creative is the whole me. I've always been kind of a compulsive creative, kind of a nerd creative. And I've never been very good at separating myself off into these different parts of me, this disparate parts of me. And so even in my files, as I've named them Writer Jax, Gamer Jax, like things in my computer that are related to other things. This is my gamer self, this is my writer self, this is my artist self, this is my photographer self. And it's actually kind of very hard for me to keep that like that. So you know what I've decided? I'm just going to merge all of my bits. And one of the things I would like to share more with you guys is all of my whole self and all of my creative stuff as well. So I'll be talking about that in the coming streams. In fact, I even left my ironing board up today because I wanted to talk to you guys about my crafting stuff before I get on to stream. I'm always tidying up back there so it doesn't look like I'm in the middle of something, but I'm always in the middle of something. So I decided I'm just going to leave it out. You support that? Yay. Thank you, Salt. So that's kind of I had already been considering changing my name a little bit to something. And the reason I picked creative the way I did is, I don't know if you guys are going to even be able to see this can you see this mug? Creative. That's been on here for a very long time. And this came from, I have a convertible Cooper, a Mini Cooper car that's like my dream car. And I've never been to the UK. I've always wanted to go to the UK, but I still have kind of this tangential connection because I love tea and I love British murder mystery shows and things like that. So I'm a bit of an Anglophile. Is that the right word? I'm not sure, even though I've never been. But anyway, so my Mini Cooper is also like my dream car because it's a little British car. And I got a British looking license plate for the front. It's not legit. I have the legit one in the back where it's supposed to go. And that's my license plate on my car. So I thought, let's go with that because it kind of covers all my creative stuff anyway. So that's me. Babble, babble, babble. A lot to catch up on, I guess. I am going to play a video game today if I can get it booted up and going. Let's hope. Like it's been a technical kind of morning. I'm actually a little surprised that I'm actually here and it's actually working and that I did what I needed to do. Thank you, Salt. You got this. Thank you. I can always count on you to be very supportive. Oh man, it's been a long time, you guys. Let me get a beverage. I don't even know, you guys, by the way. I don't even know if my channel point thingy redeems function. I don't know all of that. So this was sort of a practice just to kind of break through. The longer I stayed away from streaming, the harder and harder it got for me to come back. And again, this is a part that may be a little oversharing, so I apologize ahead of time. But um, I I struggle with anxiety. I was very late diagnosed in life with autism and ADHD. Now that doesn't mean I developed it late in life. Let me tell you, I've known my whole life. I am a little off. I'm quirky, and it's definitely a groove. It definitely is to try to get back into it again. Those of you that have been away for a while, I know, Salt, you kind of took a break for a while for very good reasons, being a dad with little ones. That's an excellent reason to take a break, but trying to come back is tricky. But so I do struggle with anxiety. It's sort of been my companion. It's the voice that, I got the thing on my shoulder who whispers dark and scary things into my ear. And streaming was already like a huge step for me to be in front of people with a camera and talking and just being myself. Scary stuff. So anyway, so the longer I was away from it, the harder it was to get back into it. But I thought if I am going to get back into it, let's just drop the things that were scaring me so much, and I'm just gonna have to deal with this is who I am. This is what I got. This is what I got. I do the best I can with it, but this is what I got. So this is what you guys get. And part of that is me being my creative self and being my creative self in front of you guys. And that's what I'm gonna do. So and actually I'm only gonna start back a little bit. Like I'm gonna start just Tuesdays, one day a week. Some of that is, especially as the weather's turning nice, I love to be outside. Hey, Captain Jim, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for showing up. It has been a long time, everybody. I was just talking about my new name and what that means to me. That I'm going to be my creative self in front of you guys. Did it work? Did you guys hear it? I didn't hear it. Did that work? Like I said, there's a lot of rusty stuff. Did it? It didn't. Okay, so I think me being gone, unless it's because, maybe it's because I'm in my chat. Oh, let me switch over real quick. You guys can see my my gaming one. Yeah, there's my laptop. Maybe it was because I'm in my chat one. I think my chat one, they don't work when I'm in the chat source thingy. Let me try it again and see. Are your alerts set up through Stream Elements? They used to be, but I probably do need to relink them. I did sign in yesterday to Stream Elements, and that's when it said it had to reconnect me. It had to update everything. So this is going to be a clunky stream. I mean, there's just no way around it. I was trying to do it without having to pester my hubby. I'll go back to the chat real quick. I was trying not to have to pester him and see if I could just figure it out myself, but I'm probably going to need a little support. So, but I don't know, enough about me. Yeah, I think enough about me. I will, let me lean again so you guys can see. This is I love fabric and fabric related art stuff. I've only just been learning how to quilt. I've been away from that. Actually, I've been away from my creative stuff for a very long time. I'm self-editing again. When we lived in Atlanta, I had I had a house that had an extra garage. They had the people had built on a garage to the garage. So we had lots of garage space and I converted it into a studio, into a creative studio where I did a lot of my creative stuff. When we when my hubby got a new job, we moved to Tennessee and we moved to a high rise downtown just to try it out of curiosity. There was no room to do any of that. So we did that for a few months and decided we needed space and we needed greenery. I mean, we were downtown and it was in its own way a really really neat experience. And there's part of me that like I didn't quite get the whole thing because it took me so long to adjust to the move that by the time we were adjusted, it was already like I think we need green and I think we need some space. So we moved again. We moved twice in 1 year span. So, like I said, I already was kind of struggling with a lot of stuff when I started streaming. So then COVID really hit me hard, and it took me a long time. Some of my issues with the COVID was age, I think, and I also have asthma, and so once I got sick, even though COVID started working its way out of my body, but I was down pretty hard for about 3 weeks of very very sick, and then it was another several weeks of the asthma triggered and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why it was a very protracted kind of an illness. And I didn't even have my voice for a long time and all of that. So, but anyway, so now that we're in a house with more space, plus we have a little area we're gonna remodel into more of a where I make a lot of the wood sawdust mess and some of the special effects makeup. But I haven't done that in a long time. So yeah, COVID, it really was a monster. And like I said, I kept thinking, oh, maybe it's just a bad cold, like everybody said, but it was more than just a bad cold for both of us. So it really knocked us out. But so my creative self is in here, and then I'm going to have extra space out there, plus my baking self. And I was talking about that too with a couple of streamers, and they said, "Oh, do a baking stream," and I'm like, "I don't know. That's like me, all all in the kitchen, and I don't know." But I might do that sometimes too. I might bake some stuff streaming too, and I've been encouraged that people would actually enjoy that. I'm not sure, but maybe they will. I don't know. Maybe they will. Let me go back to the other thing that OBX is not doing properly is my ads manager. I can see it in my Twitch stream manager. I can see the ads manager. I cannot see it in the other, so I have to kind of watch from here this time. So wow, look at me babbling. It's been like, I don't know, I got an ad coming up in about 37 minutes, and it's just been me. Just babbling at you guys. Oh, did I get a sub somewhere along the line? Oh, I might have missed something. If I did, I apologize. Like I said, everything is very. Hey, Light! Hi, Light! Ah, yay! Aw. Thank you so much for saying you've missed me. Like, you guys, my voice still isn't quite. It still isn't quite. And I think you guys, as the stream goes on, I may lose my. I am feeling much, much better, Light. Very much. I'm physically well and recovered as much as I can recover with, being old and cranky. But yes, I'm physically much better. I have been battling more mentally, anxiety and all of that. The longer I've been away from streaming, the harder it's been to psych myself back up to dealing with a camera that picks up every little flaw, right? So yeah, but thank you so much. I would say I've missed you, but I've been hanging out in your streams as much as I possibly can. Early on, I did actually hover in several streams without calling attention to myself because I would lurk and sleep or lurk and I don't know, sit there and stare at my dog and feel miserable and sorry for myself. So early on, I was doing less interacting, but I was trying to be present anyway in all of you guys' streams. I was trying to be there. So, oh man. But all that to say, now I think I'm gonna actually try playing a game. Since I've been here, sitting here babbling anyway. I have not played New Vegas because I haven't played any of my what I've been playing because I put it on pause because that's what I stream. So I didn't want to play that if I wasn't streaming. But I haven't stopped playing video games, let me tell you. And I have majorly been into Sunhaven lately. And I actually may stream that sometime because it's a game very similar to Stardew Valley. It's a cozy game. And that's kind of all I've really had the physical and mental tolerance for is cozy games, which serve their purpose. Let me tell you, I love cozy games as much as first person shooter types and all of that. But it's another game that I want to try to see if I can get all of the achievements because I'm kind of close already, and they're the kind of achievements in a game that you're just playing the game and you're picking up your achievements. You don't have to like find all the Easter eggs and all of that stuff. So the only problem is I have to start a couple of different characters because they want you to make different characters of different types and things like that. So I may stream some of that. One of my characters in Sunhaven, some of the achievements are different people that you can romance, different characters you can romance. And I was talking to a friend of mine. She's actually kind of an adopted daughter. She's my daughter's bestie, and but she got me into Sunhaven, and she was the one who gave me the idea. She was like, because there are so many achievements for romancing characters. I was like, I don't know how many characters you can start. She's like, I'm not sure how many save slots you can have. So she said she's just going to make somebody who is like the town. My term, bicycle, you know. And because there's like this potion and they forget and you can start all over again. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a character that does that too. I think that's incredibly funny. She's just made to woo. She just woos everybody and then gives them a potion so they forget so she can go on to the next one. So I may stream some of that because I think that's hysterical. Oh, anyway. Okay, so, well, let's see if I can get. See, application load error. This has been my whole morning, you guys. Now, I did try to pull this up yesterday to give it a practice go, and it loaded, and I saw Fox standing in New Vegas, and I went, oh, I forgot I have Fox in New Vegas. See, and I even have it in my let's introduce Fox to the new California Republic, and it booted up fine. But as I closed it, it said it needed an update, so it updated, and now it is not booting for me while I'm trying to stream. So we may end up doing some Sunhaven, you guys. All right, let me try it again. I'm rebooting. It will not boot up for me, you guys. My New Vegas game. This is what happens when you're gone for so long that like technology just marched on along without me. And it's not going. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time. I would reboot my whole computer, but trust me, you guys do not want to see that. That's the other issue I keep having. I have an Alienware laptop. My hubby got me a couple of years ago that is high end, and it has been nothing but trouble for me. Nothing but trouble for me. He got one for him too, and his has been quirky, but not anything like mine. I don't know. Nope, it's not going. So I may have to change my thingy. Let's see if I can get Steam to boot up. Steam is working. Steam is working. The problem with my Tale of Two Wastelands mod is that I'm doing it through Nexus Mods, and that site will not boot up for me right now. It booted up yesterday, but then, like I said, as I closed it, it said this needs an update, and then I forgot to ever go double check and see if it was all working again. So, okay, so actually, I'll give you guys a choice. Oh, I could play some 76. I could play some Fallout 76. Or we could do some Dead by Daylight. I could do Killer as Dead by Daylight. Or, I'm sorry, I don't think my, it could be because I'm in the chat. You know what? Let me switch again to my game screen. There's all my stuff, by the way. Hee hee. There's my Steam. I don't know if I'm supposed to show this on or not. But anyway, so let's go back to, I am not hearing those. I don't know if you guys, I don't think they're working. I think there's been a few things while I've been gone. Things have updated. And then I went and changed my name. And I thought I reconnected everything that I was supposed to reconnect. But some things are still not functioning right. So when I'll have to pester my hubby to give me a hand. What would you guys like to watch me play? Like I said, I could do Dead by Daylight Killer for a bit. I can show you my Sunhaven. What's a nicer word? I was just going to call her a bad word, but that's inappropriate. She just lives for love, and that's acceptable. That's a life choice, right? So I could play my Sunhaven, or I could do some 76. Actually, I could do any of these. Any of my games, although some of them I haven't played yet. You know, one thing that I have been, I might stream Cyberpunk one of these days, but it is a game that you have to be very careful with. I would have to switch out some of the scenes. That's a very 18 plus game. Very. Don't know how comfortable I am with that. Easiest would be 76 because, yeah, I think I'll do some 76 instead. And I'm going to have to change. It also is saying my live is unstable, which pretty much says it all, folks. Let's do some 76. And I'll change my little, see if I can change my stream info. Pardon me a moment. Okay. Let's try that. I don't know if that... Yeah, now it says let's play some Fallout 76. Oh, you think Twitch servers have been acting up lately? Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Well, this isn't what we thought we were going to get today, but I'm okay with it. Now, can you hear the game? And also, is my mic level okay? That's the other thing that I have no idea where these guys are, these mic levels and the game levels and all of that are. Turn up my headphones a little bit. One sec. All right. So, I may do some... I don't think you guys have seen me play any of this. Now, I was... Do you see this backpack? I was supposed to have gotten this backpack, and I clicked on it, but I haven't been able to find it on my character in my stuff. So I don't know if I actually have it. I have so many characters. I don't know who to play. You know what? I think I will introduce you guys to Trillium. She's one of my favorites. She's my science nerd. Roan is my original. I'm going to introduce you to Trillium. Almost there. Trillium is my geeky science nerd, and I love her. She, the way that I play all my games, really, the way that I play all my video games, in my head, I'm very much role playing. I'm very, oh, except DBD. It's hard to get in the role of in your head. But my 76 characters for sure. Now yeah, they've done so much with this game. They have Salt. In fact, I did not start playing 76 right away. I was warned away from it because I am a huge Fallout fan. And one of the things I always have wanted was a multiplayer version so I could play with my family. That was my number one. Like, if the only thing this game is missing is my ability to play with my family, because that's one of my big things. So when they came out with 76 as a multiplayer, I was nervous about it because online players can be real dicks. Let's be honest. They can be real dicks. So I was nervous that online people were going to ruin the game for me. But I also loved the idea that I would be able to get on and play with my family, which is my very favorite thing. I don't play second person very well, but I will introduce you. This is my Trillium. I am going to have to go back to my... no, I'll just deal with it. And now my dog is asking to go outside. Inconveniently, when it's not an ad yet. I'll see if she can hold off. I may have to do a BRB screen. Do you need to go outside? I'm going to have to do a BRB screen. So I'll take a break very, very briefly, and then there's another ad coming up in 20 minutes, and I'll take a break then too. But I can tell this is a real thing. She's got to go. So I am going to be right back. Thanks, guys.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh, I'm back. You guys, she did fake me out. She faked me out. She loves to go sit in the sun and sprawl in the grass. And that's what she wanted to do. So we had to come back in. Phew. But when the ad break comes up, she'll get a little more time outside. So, yeah. She's such a good girl, but also she faked me out. So, anyway, so let's take a look at the challenges. As I was saying, I very much role play in my own head. And so I created characters that all play the game. I play them very true to their character. Oh, today's Tuesday. Oh, I'm surprised I can even get on a Fallout server, I'll be honest. This may be another risk. Fallout servers reboot on Tuesdays. So I may have to it may boot me at some point. But what they started to do, Salt, in case you don't know, do you know about the seasons they started now? Let me show you that. They even have changed the way the seasons used to be a big map, and you would just go space to space to space as you do your challenges and earn points, getting you to log in every day like a big old Vault-Tec experiment. Am I right? Okay, so season 2. So you are aware of seasons, but they've changed it now. And apparently it's very similar to some other video games, which I can't think of what they are now, but my son also recognized that it's kind of looking like with the way other games do seasons. That as long as you're doing your rank, you can see at the top of the screen right there is how much I've earned, score rank. And then it opens up a page. Once you open a page, you can take anything off that season or off that page that you want to unlock. I haven't unlocked very much. I do have the cremator though, which apparently is an old original weapon that they stopped using in later updates. So this is about how far I am. I'm rank 38 out of 100. Not very far. But part of the reason is while I appreciate the concept of seasons and challenges, I do feel very much as though it is Bethesda trying to get us just to log in every day. I don't really understand the theory behind that. Like, are there some sort of video game gods watching that the more people log in, the more points you get on a big old scoreboard or something? I'm not really sure what the point is. In a game where you're online playing kind of a thing, and the more active you are, the more benefit. I can see where you would try to get people to log in every day. But in a game like this, I'm not really sure. You buy it, and then you can play it as much as you want. I'm not sure why you need to be online every day. So I'm a little hit or miss when it comes to these challenges. It has actually kind of decreased some of the fun for me because I like to play in my head. I like to play the game. And this keeps me from doing that. It keeps me on task as a player rather than on task as a character in the game. So, but I will work on some of them since I'm here. Things like scrapping. That's easy. You just make a bulk. This is the other thing. You learn the little workarounds. So, make some of those. And then just go re-scrap them. Put them right back in there. See, what was the point of that? Yeah, you feel like it's a chore to play. It has turned into that kind of for me. Now my hubby goes, oh, let's do some Fallout. And he'll get on, he'll do his dailies, and he'll get off. And that's cool. I totally get it. And I kind of do too. I don't really feel like a long drawn out thing, but I just get in and I'll do my dailies and then I'll get back off again. But over the last several months of them doing it this way, it has become more of a habit to get on, do my dailies and get back off again, rather than sit and enjoy the playing of it. So, craft or scrap a ranged weapon, collect teddy bears. Oh, you know what? I haven't done any teddy bears and I know where they are. So this is my camp though. One of my camps. I have, all of my characters have the opportunity to have more than one because I have picked up a couple of extra slots. And I do have a newbie character that I just started again because my son, because of the series. I don't know if any of you guys have been watching the Fallout series, but Fallout is kind of popular across the broad spectrum of society, rather than us gamers that have enjoyed it already. So more people are playing it, and a lot of people playing the Fallout 76 version because it's kind of, I would say between Fallout 4 and 76 is kind of the version of that you see in the series. I would kind of call it. Pick up all my goodies. Make sure I'm in the right build. Yes, I am. Let's see if I even have... I might already have weapons from the last time I played. I do not. So I do have a newbie character, and I think I will be playing tomorrow night online with my son, and they're on his stream because he and his friends have started playing this. So I have a young character that I play along with them. And in a lot of ways, it might be more fun to watch stream because you get to follow along the storyline. But I'm going to take a look at some of her. Like I said, I play my characters, each of their stories just a little bit different. So even though the game may want you to follow a certain quest line to a certain point, each of my characters doesn't necessarily do those because it doesn't necessarily fit with their backstory or whatever. So I actually probably have quite a bit of... Oh, you know what? She's never done. She's never done the responder stuff. Obviously, I've taken her to the refuge and I've spoken to Orlando, but I have not done any of these. I've done them on other characters. So, you know what? Let's do that. Let's turn off these other ones, though, because that's going to be... Oh, I guess they're all connected. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. The other thing she's never done, I don't think I've ever taken her up in a helicopter over to the pit. And I know I haven't ever since they did Atlantic City, and they did just a little bit of a release, and now they've released all of Atlantic City so you can actually walk around. I've never done any of that yet. So that'll be fun too. Let's see if I have any miscellaneous I can turn off. All right, let's get her some food. To reorient. She needs to do a little bit of cooking. There we go. I like making soup because it's food and water. All right, we're gonna go to... If I can find the White Spring. Well, where is it? Hello. There it is. Let's do some of these things. If I can get in the thingy. I can't get that. There we go. So, the other thing, you guys. I'm going to have to put some photos in my Discord. Because when my hubby and I went last summer to Virginia to pick up a camper. So on the way home, we went by way of West Virginia to come back home to Tennessee. And I've probably talked about it quite a bit with you guys, but I'm going to mention it again. We got to see a few places, and I did take some photos. And the White Spring is actually in real life called Greenbrier, and it is a sprawling hotel estate. It's huge, enormous, and but it looks exactly like this. I walked in the front door and literally became verklempt. I did walk down the hallway. The carpet matches. It's exactly the same. There really is an underground bunker. All of the little houses on the outside that all the ghouls chase you around and you have to finish them off. Exactly. And I've always wanted to do a thing where it's like, this is what it looks like in the game, and here's the photo of what I took. So I have to do that in my Discord.
Tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making.
I do have a Discord. I'm not very good at keeping up with it, but you guys are welcome to join me there.
If you look out the window.
I would put up a link, but
please seat yourself.
I'm technology illiterate,
We'll
so
be with you shortly.
now let's see. I have to do Sophie Wagner. That's the one with the diamond over her head. Let's talk to her.
Ellison needs to access his calm. God. Well, seems
NBC
like
is getting
timing
up.
is one of your strong suits.
I feel like I need
Look, I
that
can
in
stick
life.
to the gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, Well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness
That
we
is a
don't
bad fake
understand,
accent.
and injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade what I got that I don't need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're
That
looking
seems
ahead
fair.
into the pit. And
Can you
the
guys hear the
only
game all
safe
right
way
and
out of
everything?
Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. She don't fly without my approval, and right now, you ain't got it. So, what's the deal?
I do have an
Bring
ad
back
break coming
medical
up in about
information
10
that'll help me
minutes.
figure out how to help these folks.
Let's see if my ads
I'll okay your
thing
little
works.
expedition.
Oops.
Hope you don't mind heading into the mire. Can the responders count on you?
Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Nice.
I don't mind going
Well,
into the mire.
Let's get to it then.
I think that's where my camp is.
Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you.
You can hear the game. It
Good
doesn't
luck
drown
out
out
there.
me, so you think it's good. Okay. Because I can turn it up a little bit if you need me to. Okay. I talked to Rucker. Search for medical information at Braxton's Quality Medical Supplies. Let's see if we can find it. I have no idea where that is. Right. See, my camp is there, which means I can at least get this far
I heard about what happened.
for free. It won't cost me any caps to travel. I do love this game. It's so beautiful. And let me tell you, West Virginia, the Appalachians, I mean, I think Tennessee is a beautiful state. North Carolina, you know, the Appalachians kind of go a lot farther than you think they do. But wow, West Virginia really had a version of mountains that I've never seen anywhere else. There is something about it that is just stunningly wild still wild, you know. All right, can I get any closer? Yes, I can. Let's go to this spot. Actually, let's try the bunker. I think it'll be easier to get from the bunker to there. I'm not even sure if that's really a waypoint place or if it's just made up for this quest. I've obviously never been there, so I'm not even sure I knew it was there. I like finding new stuff. So every now and again, I start a new character anyway, just because I want to rediscover it all over again. Oh, no, that's a... Where are we going? Where's the diamond? Right here. I also love that you can collect everything, and everything turns into something else. That's actually my favorite way to be creative. Take something and turn it into something else. That's my favorite. I think that's why I jive with Fallout games so much. Because I am secretly, like, I love junk. I love rusty junk. I know it's weird, but I just do. It's a weird thing. Having a late life diagnosis has helped retroactively explain a lot of my quirks in life. It hasn't helped much with self-acceptance of my quirks, unfortunately. I was hoping a diagnosis would help me more with that. That's still a struggle. It's still a struggle to have so long been kind of weird. Okay, are you good guys or bad guys? I'm going to assume you're bad guys. Well, she might actually be carrying the cremator right now. Is that what I'm carrying? Let me see. It is. Oh, and I forgot I added some legendaries to it, so now it's really good for robots. The game's map is top tier for Fallout games. I agree. And it isn't just gorgeous, but it's some of the dread of playing 3 and New Vegas and some of that. I love them. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love the Fallout games. But the constant repetition of tunnels and and scenes that look exactly like everything else over and over and over again wreaks havoc with my ability to find my way around and know where I am and what I am doing. Is just awful. Oh no, he's a good guy. Good thing I didn't shoot first and ask questions later.
Weather makes everything damp.
Hi, don't mind me.
And today it's these bloodsuckers.
Okay. I almost shot him first, but I decided not to. Oh, look at all the junk. It's my favorite. I love junk. I'm not kidding you guys. Oh, take me to like an antique store. I am not about well, I do love antiques. I do. But I love these like rusty old tool chests and rusty tools. I have tools hanging on my wall as decoration in my home. Rusty tools. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's weird. I can't help it. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Let's find these things. Look, Marty, I don't care how you do it. Just divide the stock we have left and send it wherever you want. I'm getting the hell out of here. And if you had half a brain, you'd do the same thing. But if you insist on sticking around, then congrats, you've just been promoted. I left the patent design book behind because if you're really that hell-bent on saving the world, you're going to need it. Good luck making any sense of it, by the way. Is he kidding? Johansson has lost his mind, I swear to God. I knew something was wrong when all these orders started pouring in for stuff that we can't make. But there he was, standing behind my desk saying, do the best you can and we'll deal with the rest later. That's also a life philosophy I can stand behind. If someone gets hurt or dies because the boss was too selfish to know when to say no, then I'll make damn sure that he's the one who'll have to handle it when later gets here. Nice. Okay, so did I find... Oh, retrieve the surgical equipment plans. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so now I have to find out where they put these things. Is there a little... There should be a... Aha, there's the diamond telling me what to do and where to go. By the way, I've seen these desserts for sale in people's shops. Oh, I'm in an ad. Oopsie. I should take a break. But before I go, real quick, I'm going to take a second break. Before I go, I'll let you know. I didn't know you could actually get the pie out of here, but occasionally, 1 in 100,000 tries, you can actually pick up that pie. I've never picked it up, and I've never found it. Okay, I'm going to pause here and officially take a break. 2 minutes and 38 seconds of a break while the ad is playing. And I'm going to let my dog out one more time for realsies and give her a chance to see if she really needs to go or not. I will be right back. BRB. Okay. Hopefully nothing was attacking me while I was... No, it's not. Okay, so the good news is she really did go this time. Come on. So she gets treats, but I thought I'd save it for camera. Good girl. Who's a good girl? Can you hear her chomping? Good girl. Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. She's my good girl. Yeah, the good girl. Okay, back to that screen. And she might stick around. She might not. You can even scrap bones. Ew. Look at all these skulls. All right, this is a medical facility, right? I'm just gonna go look outside.
They're gonna
I have to orient. This weird building. Ooh, I will take tick blood, please.
What's that noise?
This tick survived the cremator. Wow. What's my other gun? Oh, this one. This one just takes a little while to spin up to shoot. Okay, so medical facility. Full on skeletons, right? Are you following me with the whole... That seems to be a lot of bones. That seems to be a lot of dead people being researched or experimented on or something, right? It's a lot of dead bodies. Well, I'll take that stuff. Take all. Thank you. Oh, that's all I got. Come on up, though. I don't have any more treats for you. That was it. Oh, dear. Now she's going to stare at me. Till I go get her some more. Oh, look at the skull on the scale. That is funny. Okay. Yeah, this is... It's almost like they have body parts as inventory. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I just caught up what you said. You've only ever gotten one. You've gotten a pie salt out of these things? How long did it take you? How many tries did it take? I try it constantly, but I've never stood there and tried it repeatedly. I don't have the patience for that.
This place has a lot of potential.
Let's see if there's anything I need to keep instead of scrapping. Because I like to sell weird stuff. Well, I don't always sell weird stuff. I like to stock weird stuff in her vendor because she's a weird scientist, you know? So she would be fascinated with all these body parts. So I like to... Now we'll scrap it all, though. Oh, scrap junk to produce cloth. I forgot that was one of the things. To keep an eye on that. Okay, where am I going? Right here. Surgical equipment plans. That was easy. I also always turn off the radios. They're always too loud. What's in here? Nothing. Skeleton extraction guide? Well, let's read that. Wasn't I just saying there seems to be a lot of skeletons laying around here? Method for constructing a skeleton for general use. Step 1, acquire a cadaver. Logical. Step 2, using a fillet knife. Remove as much flesh as you can without marking the underlying bones. Step 3, place the cadaver in a wooden box packed with calcium oxide and wait a week. Step 4, place the remains in a water flow of some kind, like a stream or river. Step 5, clean off any remaining flesh or ligamentation. Step 6, allow skeleton to dry in the sun. Beware of predatory birds or wild dogs. Step 7, bleach and mount skeleton. Well, there you go. If any of you ever needed to know how. Handy dandy guide for those of you who would like to construct skeletons from home. Note, if your tombstone does not read rest in peace or some variant thereof, you are automatically drafted into the skeleton wars. Oh dear. That's very funny. You know, that actually did used to be a thing
So
historically, that
Thornbush.
a lot of dead people were scavenged from their graves for medical, for sales, for medical reasons.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seemed to end.
I mean, there used to be real skeletons. There's always been real skeletons inside of people, but I mean for medically and stuff, actual human skeleton. I'm super curious if you donate your body to science after you die. Look at these guys. They're buds. They're chilling. They're buds.
Those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Do you guys know about the body farm? Legitimately. I think it's called something else, technically. But it has colloquially become known as the body farm, where they put out cadavers out in fields or under garbage cans or under plywood and various things, and they watch they study the decomposition process for many scientific reasons, including when they find murdered people, to help understand the process so that they can determine time and cause and what happens to the body after and in the various conditions and stuff. And on the one hand, but also fascinating. That's fascinating to me. And I've often thought, if I ever donated my body to science afterward, I wouldn't mind going to the body farm. I wouldn't mind being one of those. Think of the information gathered, for loved ones who've gone missing forever and then are finally discovered, but never know what happened. That's a closure you can only get from scientific means. I can think of worse things to happen to me after I go. I don't need my body anymore. I don't need my eyeballs. Take them. Oops, I'm blocking my own screen with my... All right, go back to... I thought I was talking to Sophie, but I have to... It was this lady with the bad fake accent. I always find it funny. I'm always humored by, especially British people. Every American has a Southern accent. When British people are trying to sound American... Oh, wait, maybe I'm not supposed to give him back to her. Oh, I have to speak to the medic. That's who I give it to. Yes, British people think all Americans have a Southern accent. And even American actors. To do a Southern accent, it's always the same Southern accent.
People is our chief mission.
And
Cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
it's very over-the-top Southern. Very kind of Louisiana, which is actually one of the most obscure versions of a Southern accent. They're all very different.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling.
Hi,
like it.
I have
Heard
stuff
were
for
out there
you.
Giving us a hand. Hope you got some good news about those surgical equipment plants.
I do have some good news. We got to look at skeletons and break into the computer. I have the information Rucker asked for.
With these plans, I think we've got a real shot at turning our little clinic into a proper medical bay. Getting this here means so much. Thank you.
Wow, you're
from
welcome.
all of us.
It was the least I can do. For sure, my geeky scientist person would be totally into this stuff. She would do this stuff. Yay! I got stuff! Now let's find Sophie.
Right for the picking.
Mutual
I
aid.
should check if those Blue Ridge folks carry letters, too. Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner.
That is not
Look
a
around.
bad fake
The
accent. That's a good one.
Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Sure, Fancy Pants Golf Club Resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand?
This is
Isn't it
somebody who's
worth
actually lived in the South.
preserving,
I don't think
building,
that's a real Southern accent,
growing?
but it's very convincing. I'm sold. How can I help?
Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit.
The
Rucker's
right
put me in
spirit.
charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing.
Yes,
You
I've met
should.
Rucker.
Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We
Yeah.
work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but we still have shortfalls.
As
So
should
here I
be
am,
expected.
asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running.
Only a few rads.
Well, what exactly do you need? You're very chipper.
Let me check my notes. We always need molded
Molded
You
plastic.
can never have too much of it, and I gotta be honest, we don't have enough. I'd love it
That's
if you could
probably
help
one of
us
the things I have the most of.
50 pieces? We could do a surprising amount of good for a surprising amount of people.
I think I could do 50. I'm afraid I don't have it on me, though.
That's okay. I'll
Skip.
be here all day, though. If
Skip.
It really make my...
Skip. The cleverest thing they did was finally add a scrap box here. For a little while, all they had was the stash box, and not, you can. But this is where you keep. This is where I keep my stuff, is in a scrap box. So actually, I'm gonna store it, and let's find molded plastic in my collection. Look at me. Look at this. Oh, I'm low on adhesive, though. I only have 30. That is not acceptable. I'm going to have to do something about that. Molded plastic. LM. It's
love
alphabetical.
Esme's cooking.
Oh, I have
It's been
575. I
so
guess I
long
could
since I've
spare.
had
What'd
food
she
with
say,
actual
50?
flavor.
Let's take 50. I think that's what she said. I remember when they did the Brotherhood, or I think it was a Brotherhood update sort of a thing, and you were helping to build their little facility. And it was something similar to this. You had to come back every couple of days and drop off in more supplies. And I think it's literally just their way of getting players to process through all of their very, very large hordes of stuff. What, me? A hoarder?
Robot
I don't think
butlers?
so.
Is this a refuge or a palace?
Maybe in this game I am, though. Okay, what am I
Glad
doing to
to see
giving her
you've
my
returned.
plastic?
Are
Isn't
you
this
ready to
exciting
donate?
gameplay? Oh, aren't you glad you tuned in?
You do?
Giving her plastic.
Amazing. Thank you so much. This is going to be a big help.
You are very
It just so
welcome.
happens I got a little something for you as a reward for your generosity.
Wow,
We
isn't that
might need a lot
special?
of things, but you know how it is. Poor in one way, rich in another. And I've got a feeling you're... Thanks so much for the help.
Okay. She likes to chat. That's nice, though. Okay. Speak to Skippy. Oh, you know what she's never done is read this poster.
Curios and curiosities.
Oh.
The same thing.
At the crater. That's interesting. I wonder if that's really a thing.
The work I do is
The Lombardi
extremely
family is in need of an armed errand
boy
person to
is a
perform certain tasks. This would be a temporary role in support of a specific project. Discretion is of the utmost importance, and the core responsibilities of the role will be provided if the applicant is hired. Now, here's my challenge. There's no way my geeky scientist would ever apply for this job. I do have a character, however, that would apply for this job. But sometimes you have to step outside your comfort zone. So maybe one of these days, Trillium, my scientist, would do it. All interested parties should speak to Fabio Mondadori and Quintinos for more information. The ideal candidate is one who is diligent, meticulous, and above all seasoned. Well, my scientist is diligent and meticulous. I gotta say that. And she's getting seasoned. You can't really live in the wasteland without learning. In fact, that's one thing about the series, the TV series, is that I'll try not to do any spoilers, but the main character who comes out of the vault, very naive. And as the show goes on, you learn. There's some crazy shit going on out there. Crazy, demented shit. What is how does a naive character deal with it, right?
Maybe I come off
That's
a
one of the
little
lines,
too
the
strong.
storylines.
No,
So,
maybe not strong enough.
we'll take that though.
I'd better
I think that is the Atlantic City stuff that they've opened up as an open world. Okay, where am I going? We need to talk to Skippy, Effie.
water here is
Come
a
on, you want to come up and sit with
bland.
me?
Not enough rats to give it flavor.
You can sniff. I promise I don't have any more treats for you. You ate them. She does not believe. I wish you guys could see her on camera right now because she does not believe me.
From
I
everything.
wish I could.
Is that even possible? Sorry.
This is her
now's
looking at
not
me
a good
like-
time. I've got a lot on my mind.
She is pretty sure I'm hiding treats. Oops. Somewhere. Now I've messed up my camera. Is that better? That's functional. Okay.
If you need a bed
She
for the
does
night,
not
I'm
believe me.
sure Orlando could find a place for you.
I promise I don't have any.
Foundation folk got out of the pit while the getting was good. Hey there. Don't think we met. I'm Skippy.
Do I have
Skippy
anything in my
Rorich.
drawer?
Something
I don't.
I
I
or
don't
the
have
union can do for you?
I don't know what you're looking for. I hear. Wait, what? Is this why I'm here? I hear you're looking for people to go help out in the pit.
That's right. Looking for someone to help us take the fight to the fanatics. Surprised we got a taker, actually. You are interested, right?
Well, tell me more about what I'd be doing first, because my scientist is
Union's
not a
backs
fighter.
against the wall.
She's
We're
a
doing our
self-defender if
best
she
to
has
hold
to,
off
but
the
she doesn't go
fanatics.
seeking out fights.
Keep them from taking everything. Occasionally, we win some small victories, but not a lot. Got a couple of situations back there right now where an extra hand might tip things in our favor, at least for now. I don't want to call it mercenary work, but I'm not gonna lie. You'll be going there to fight.
Well, explain the Union to me. What's happening in the pit?
The Union is a sort of a, I guess you might call us a confederation, or a resistance. People banding together for defense. See,
I certainly don't think it's a thing you can go do by yourself,
calls
though.
themselves fanatics.
It's
All they
pretty
care about
intense.
is conquest. They want the whole pit for themselves. They roll into your area. You either join them, they force you to labor for them, or they kill you. And they're coming for everybody. The Union's the only thing standing between them and their total conquest of the pit. As much as we're able, anyway.
You guys remember the pit in 3 as a DLC? Well, I'm willing to help. We'll go at least that far.
Fantastic. Let me just get Rucker in here. It's her bird, after all.
I don't think we'll go flying today, but
Thanks for coming by,
let's
Rucker.
open
Looks
this
like
up
we got
as
a
an
volunteer to
opportunity
take a
just in
trip
case.
out to the pit.
We've met. Had a feeling you might be up for this when you came by earlier. Guess I was right.
Figured you should be involved if we're gonna borrow your plane.
Don't let Lennox hear you call it a plane. She takes it personally. Anyway, sure thing. You've done right by me. So you got the okay for me. Sophie and Esme tell me you helped them out
Then
too.
we might go do the Moonshine
As far as the
Jamboree, though.
responders are concerned, you're good to go.
Okay. I have some other questions
enough.
first.
What do you want to know?
What are the responders getting out of this?
Well,
Well, I can answer that, Skippy. First of all, we've got refugees here from the pit. People who've made it all the way down on foot or in caravans. And the best way to help that situation is to help people not need to flee the pit in the first place. Second, the Union's the best chance of stability the pit's got. The responders don't just want a triage in the world. We want to help it rebuild one day. We'll need allies to do that.
I see.
it
That
doesn't
seems
hurt
to make
we've
perfect
got factories
sense.
that can still make manufactured goods either.
No, it does not.
Okie dokie. My phone had fallen asleep, so I wasn't able to monitor. That's all the questions I have for now. You know what? I think I'll say I've got everything.
Great.
I'm ready to
This means a
go.
lot to the Union. I'll make sure you're well rewarded for it. I might have some other things I need help with here in Appalachia, too. I'll let you know. Good
Thanks,
luck
Skippy.
Up there. We're counting on you.
Okie dokie.
Been a long time
I'm not
coming,
actually going to go and do it,
but the
though.
responders are back. For good
But
this time.
I will put on my power armor, I think. Right? Which says... By the way, let's look at this power armor. Arctos. Because she's a scientist girl. And that's her. She's a fangirl of Arctos. So let's put this stuff on. And then I'm going to go join the Moonshine Jamboree. If there are people there, sometimes when I play during the day, you'd be surprised that some of these events are a little bit light on participants. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. So let's take a peek. Zero. See, look. Zero participants.
Join an expedition.
It's definitely, again, not a thing I can do necessarily by myself. Let's try it, though. Maybe if I show up, other people will come join. All right, let's go. Let's go try it. This is a specific event designed for people on the server to all come and do together. It's a fairly new one, relatively new, considering all the changes that have come after. This isn't very, very new, but... Oh, wait, maybe there is somebody here. I hear somebody shooting. Let's eat some food. Drink some stuff. Get me full. Oh, there's a few people. Okay. I think let's try the cremator. It's brand new for me. Got to get the hang of it because it kind of lobs the fire bomb rather than a spray of fire like the other fire weapons. Oh, there's still some ghouls in here. Let's see. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt myself with it. See, now I'm on fire. That's... Let's try it, though. You got to kind of lob it up in the air and let it drop like that. There we go. That's kind of how it works. This is the other thing I love they've done. One of my biggest frustrations... Oh, you made a glass cannon build in this game? Nice. That's... My scientist is a little bit like that. She's... I couldn't play her as much for these events and stuff, so I had to toughen her up and get her some skills up and stuff, because she just was not... She was made of glass. So I had to deal with that a little bit. So I did have to toughen her up a little bit. Very much like what the TV show is about. But I love that they've added these finally, that instead of hunting around, first of all, they started making them glow. That was their first change. When you'd kill somebody, now they would glow, and at least you could find them in the brush once you've killed them. But now they've even done a thing where you only have to find one body and you can loot everybody in the area. Oh, another thing that's like, thank you. Thank you for listening to your players. Seriously. Okay. Well, in order to kick this off, I guess I'll do it. There's only the two of us.
To make some moonshine, because we haven't made
Give it a
our
try, though.
special batch in some time.
What was the weapon you used, or weapons that you were using?
Finest venom from some
Salt.
sizable salamanders. Oh, hello there.
Hello. Skip. Start event. Let's do it.
What I like to hear.
Skip. Okay, here we go. This power armor is excavator, so it doesn't have any way to get up high. Normally, in my other power armor builds, I fly up to a roof and I shoot from. And that's actually probably the best way to do the cremator now that I think about it, is up from a distance. But I guess I can at least hop up here. Now we're waiting.
Well, I think we're ready to get this jamboree going.
Let's
Light
do
the
it.
fire, moonshiners, and try not to shoot each
I'll
other.
let the angry potato go light it.
Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom.
Yes, 30. We have to get at least 30. If we get enough in time, then we can do 60 and we get an extra bonus. I'm waiting.
Me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
I wonder if there are fewer bad guys because there are fewer players. I'm not sure if that's how it works. I would assume that's how it works. Let's see if I kill myself with this more than I kill bad guys. Switch to a gun that's a little more precise. Yeah, I love this gun, but the challenge is it burns through the ammo. Look at it. Oop, watch out there, Banger Potato almost got you. But the other cool thing they've done that's new-ish is smart ammo. So that whatever weapon you have, that's the ammo that the creature drops for you to pick up. Although they didn't have any, so. Which is weird. Usually they drop ammo, among other things. Oh, there we go. 5mm. There we go. Acidic. That's also my first acidic stuff, too. Alright, where'd you go? Oh, my gun's so hot. Literally hot. Well, I'm not gonna chase you. Okay, let's go drop this in the tub. Whee! Do a little while I'm running. Deposit.
Well done! You found the tub! I can't say that for many of
I've only done 3.
who come through here. Keep filling it with venom now. Your mother would be
That's
proud.
one of the challenges of doing these events is if there isn't enough participation from other players, you can't get any of the rewards because you can't accomplish it. It's going to be tricky. Worth trying though. Why not? Oh, my gun's too hot. That still is not surviving well.
Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
Oh, a couple more people here. That'll help. Whoops, I didn't realize you were so close to me. I have many, many stim packs. Many, many. You don't scare me. This cremator is not cremating very well, is it? I think it's all hype. Come on, die already. Alright, let's see how much venom you guys have. Oop, where'd you go? You're almost dead. If I can't get the chance to collect and put it in the tub. Oh no, look at the barn still. It's almost gone. I've never actually seen a still get destroyed, so I don't know what happens if it does. I'm just assuming we don't get the prize. Which one is the barn one? Over here. Be a little more close-up action. Concentration. I need to pick up more stuff. But they keep jumping me. We're not doing too bad for just the 3 of us. There's the weapon getting overheated. Oh, the barn still is not doing well. You know what? I'll just get everything. It's faster. I'm trying to do it one at a time. Get it in the tub. I'm on fire.
Doing well, Moonshiner.
Oh my god, we've
The
only
venom
got
you
16.
collected is filling the tub nicely. We're halfway there. Most impressive. Keep up the fine work. Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills?
Is there any reason why we're not protecting the stills? Yes, because there aren't enough of us to do it. It's not for. Oh, let's get the potato. Let's get him. Let's get him. Stim pack him. Save him. Oh, look at me. I got a challenge for helping 76 people. Where did my little climber upper go? I lost my climber upper. I do like that it gets so many creatures all at once. It's like chronic grenades. It's just not doing very much damage, is it? Oh, I'm all out. I'm all out of everything.
How could you let them destroy Ethel?
Oh!
I am so sorry.
We're not gonna do it. What else do I have? Weapons. Nothing. It's all grenades. I have a pole hook. Let's see what that does. I'm all out of ammo. It's so weird why it's not picking up. There we go. Now I have some. I was hoping more people would show up.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say
I have snot ear. Been there, done that. I had COVID. Oh, I'm so over encumbered. Take it all anyway. Yes, please. There we go. My pole hook. We need 3 more. Surely I've picked up 3. Let's get it in there. Yay!
We've got just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the
Oh my
tub.
god, look at it.
Let's
Why
see
am
how
I not
much
throwing
more we
grenades?
can collect.
I'm so loaded on grenades. Why am I not throwing them?
But if you haven't
Because
noticed,
I forgot.
the stills are being attacked.
Yeah, I did notice. Oh dear. Oh. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, you did Bloodied Dragon, Unique Deathclaw Gauntlet. Oh, really? That sounds very cool. Let me go back to... Oh, I do have fuel. I don't know why it was acting like I didn't. I wonder if we still can get the credit if we have 1 still left. Protect the last one. Okay, it does not feel like they do the ratio of creatures to players. It feels like the same amount of creatures no matter what, because this feels like a lot to me, considering there was just a couple players in the beginning. I'm so overcovered, you guys. I can't even move, because it takes too long to pick through one at a time on stuff. So I'm just grabbing it all. Bad form. Regardless, I'm doing it anyway. Alright, I think we can keep this one safe. I do think. I wonder if I killed myself with my own pumpkin grenade. I didn't think you could do that. But... Come on, gun. Reload. It's taking it all. I'm up to 500. Wait. Yay! We did it! I didn't think we were gonna do it. Yay! I did not think we were going to do it. I really did not. Yay! It got a little dicey there for a minute. And I did die, but dying is like that's just a blip in this game. There's my drink. Yay, thank you. Good job. Okay. Now let's deal with some of this weight problem. It's one thing I love about the excavator armor. You can't fly with it. You can't jump around and use the jetpack, but well, you can sure carry a bunch of stuff. Okay, I never got to deposit those. I don't know. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. I'm not sure if they break down into acid, which I love having. You can never have too much acid because you need it to smelt. Whew, that's the word I was looking for. Now, how am I doing on weight? Hey, I dropped like 200 just by scrapping. All right, I do have my survival tent that I will use. You know what? I want a different one, though. Let me go to... Here comes my girl. She's kind of restless. Skins. Nope, that's not going to do it. This one. Because there is a tent that this Enclave one. Oops, where'd it go? Right there. Equip. Yeah, I like this one, and I will show you why. They've gotten better with their survival tents too, much more functional. But this one in particular also has an ammo one, and the ammo transfer that makes a huge difference. So you got a scrap box. No, I mean all of it. Let's take all of it. That will help with my weight. This is the stuff I want to keep. Turn that into something else. Scrap all my weapons. Oh, I didn't get very many. What? Oh, I guess the creatures don't carry weapons. And then drop off my ammo I picked up that I didn't mean to pick up. There we go. Oh, I'm so low on fuel for my cremator. Okay, let's get out of my power armor. It's so clunky and noisy. I always try to create builds that I don't have to have the power armor on. And it's just clunky. I can appreciate power armor though, and I know it's necessary sometimes. Let's see if there's anything else I missed. Yeah, I'll take the fuel for sure. Anybody else? Anybody else I didn't have a chance to scavenge? More fuel. Take all that. Everybody else is good. See if they're not glowing anymore. You know you got their stuff. Okay. What else am I supposed to do? Collect teddy bears, kill a Brahmin. I hate that one. I don't like killing the Brahmin. It's not their fault. They didn't do anything. I need to collect a lot more teddy bears because weeklies will reset today too. They have the dailies that they change every day. And then they have weeklies that you get a whole week to accomplish them, but they also will reset. So I am not going to go without getting those teddy bears. I don't know if I have I'm going to hop over to the vault for free. And then from there, I'm going to go to the fairgrounds. Always have, unless other people have gotten them, which is the other thing. I do have Fallout First. And I love it for the storage capacity and the survival tents. If that was it, it would be worth it for me. But also you get they give you atoms, the same amount of atoms for the atomic shop that you get for paying for Fallout First. That's a bonus to me. But then there's other stuff too, which is I was going to say the other bonus, but I've already forgotten my own train of thought. So, but the atomic shop, seriously, I spend that kind of money in there anyway. I didn't for a very, very, very long time. I'm one of those staunch, look, I've already paid for the game. I'm not going to give you more money to continue to play your game. I already bought your game. But my weakness is these Fallout games. I'm pretty good about that other places, but I love to build. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's part of the reason why I've bought more camp spots, because I love it. And you know what? My hubby and I've talked about this. We don't spend a lot of money going out to dinner. We don't spend a lot of money on movies. You know, we just don't. And we get hours and hours and hours of entertainment out of this shit. Hours and hours. Way too much. In fact, probably unhealthy amounts of this kind of stuff. So we think it's worth it for us. But that's not for everybody, and I get that. So, okay, so I got the daily to pick up 3 teddy bears. So I know I'm going to get score for that. Going to let it all catch up. I still need 3 more teddy bears. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Oh, I finally got my train of thought back. With Fallout First, you also get the chance to do your own private servers. Oh, I'm so close. I only need 1 more. There should be more around here. Maybe I don't have to jump. But sometimes to do these dailies or do these challenges, I'm so out of ammo. How am I so out of ammo? Come on. Come on. Yeah, this cremator, I do as much damage on myself as anything. Anyway, sometimes because all of the players are trying to pick up all of the teddy bears all over because we're all trying to accomplish, you do get the chance to have your own private server, which is sort of the like my fear of asshole players ruining the game for me. You know, you can play on your own private server. The challenge with a private server is the events are very difficult because it's just you and you're like your buddies, and sometimes it's not enough people. But for the most part, I have to say Fallout as a community of players has been very pleasant and rewarding. So, Fallout First subscription. I think it's the same. It's $13.99, $12.99, $13.99. So 13 or 14 bucks, something like that. Something like that. Not to sound like a commercial or anything, because I certainly don't mean it that way, but I do pay for Fallout First. And I am a kind of person that normally would not. But what I get from it is definitely worth it. Mostly because I pick up everything. And I've tried, like I've let it cancel or run out sometimes and tried to play like that. And I can't do it anymore. Once I have it, I can't go back. Because, I have to limit what I pick up. This is not how I play. It's just not, so. For good or for bad, it's probably dysfunctional the way I play. Nevertheless, that is the truth of it. All right, I think I'm out of fuel again. But these guys are giving me weapons, which I need to scrap for challenge. I hear somebody shooting at me. Yeah, I'm sure it's gone up by $1 or so, but it's stayed pretty. I would have to look at my bank account or something to double check for sure. I guess I'll drop a grenade on you since I'm out of ammo. So I can't remember. It's $12.90. I feel like it's been $12.99 since the beginning. It might have gone up a little bit, but if it has. It's only $1 or so. It's still pretty cheap. Relatively. But certainly not necessary to enjoy the game. Not necessary at all. Just a bonus. You can still absolutely take advantage of all of the best things about the game without having to have it. So, for sure. All right, I'm going to go back to my camp, actually, because... Ooh, it's way over here. Part of what I like about this camp... Oh, my science geek nerd person, Trillium, who I'm playing right now, is also majorly into sci-fi, alien stuff, the alien cultural stuff in the game, as well as the cryptids and stuff. In all ways that one can be a geek about that sci-fi stuff, she is.
Would you like to join my scavenger hunt?
Let me scrap a few weapons that I... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Because I need to scrap ranged weapons. Is that it? There's one. For my dailies. I scrapped that too. I've collected a number of Gulper Smackers over time. So now I'm going to switch to my crafter build, which I think, if I'm correct, helps me make more ammo at the ammo bench, which I definitely need. Fuel. Yay, I leveled up too. Oh, it's harder for higher level characters to level up for a daily challenge because it takes a lot longer. The higher you go, the longer it takes to get another level. But yay. I wasn't expecting that. That's a bonus. Make me some 5mm. Actually, I think I might switch off of the cremator because it's burning through ammo and it's... Then switch back to my grenade person. All right, what else do I have left? I have like 10 minutes or something before 10 minutes before they flip over for new dailies. They've also done this where you can re-roll things if you don't like. Like, I will just show, because I'm not going to kill a Brahmin. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So you can do a free re-roll. You can purchase them too, I think, but I always get them from the scoreboard and stuff, so I always have plenty. Ooh, destroy a robot. Now, I'm not going to be able to destroy 10 robots in 10 minutes, so I'm not even really going to bother. Well, you know what? Maybe I will. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Let's see. I did just make a bunch more ammo, and there's always plenty of robots down here in Watoga. Yeah, I'll just pay it. Because it's a that's a picture I took. I should probably, for my loading screens, pictures you take in the game with your camera, they will also then use for loading screens a lot of times. I should clear out some of my photos. That's when I took, because I had that weird glitch, and I was talking to my hubby about it, and I'm like, do you see it? And he said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So I took a picture as photographic evidence. That word was chain. And it was all over the screen. It was really weird. I still don't know what it was. This is my Robot Bama Jamma. Jamma Bama? Robot Bama Jamma? It does extra damage to robots. So let's see if I can kill 10. Come and get me. Come and get me. I'll take your goodies before you explode. Yeah, run! It's gonna blow! They don't always explode, but usually they do. All right. Just walk around minding your own business and they'll find you. There we go. Was somebody shooting at me over here? These things have robots in them. If you can get them to go. Oh dear, it's one of these. Oh, it's an Assaultron. Assaultrons are tough bitches. Oh dear. Oh dear. I gotta get to her before she has a chance to do her beam. Oh, I did it! Woo! And she gave me more ammo. That was very nice of her. I don't think I've ever seen an Assaultron come out of one of those things before. Come on, where's the robots? Wakey, wakey, boys. But usually you can't walk 2 feet without a robot coming and getting you. Ah, have I ever been in the diner? Oh, here's one. Oh, there's a couple. Yay! Watch my health. Come on. Sometimes this gun does not want to spin up for me. How many have I got? Oh, look at them all. Oh, you know what? I also have those. Oh, no, I'm out of grenades. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh, that was close. Oh, I'm so clumsy today, you guys. I'm not even playing like I know how to play this game. I promise I do know how to play. I promise I'm usually better at this. I don't know what's getting me and why it's getting me so hard. Come on, wake up. Come on, gun. Do your thing. Reload. How am I doing? Oh, I'm not tracking it. Ooh, 7. How many minutes? 5 minutes. Can I do 3 more in 5 minutes? Maybe. Also, let me do my grenades. Apparently, I burned through. Come on, I need more robots. Aha! If I go too far, I'll get more. Those tough bitches up there. What? Did I kill you already? No. Oh, I only need 2 more. Come on. Can we do it? Here's one. Wake up. Oh, that was fast. Why wasn't I doing more grenades? Here's another one. Is anybody in? Yay! I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it.
Oh, it's right there.
Yay! We did it! 10 robots in 10 minutes. All the rest are just bonus. Who's shooting? I can't tell where it's shooting from. Oh, there it is. Oh, dear. It's impact time. Oh, no! Oh, I wasn't in my power armor. That explains a lot. I was like, what is going on with my health? I'll just respawn. Why did I come to Watoga without my power armor on now? That was just silly. That was just silly. For sure. Oh, my phone keeps going to sleep. Okay. We'll respawn. Somewhere. Oh, I'm also over encumbered. What in the world? Let's... somewhere near here so I can get my bag of stuff. I will put my power armor on, though. That will also help with my weight, because my excavator power armor is... Amaze balls for being able to carry a lot of stuff. Get in. Oh dear. It is borked. We'll give it a second. Oh, ad's starting in a couple of minutes anyway, so I may need the whole ad time break to fix this. Sometimes give it a second and it will catch up the animation and function. There we go. See? Sometimes you just gotta be patient and it will just catch up, and it did. I need some food. There we go. All right, now I gotta get my loot, and then we'll take a break. Because I'm not leaving my junk behind. No way, no how. Oh, that's still left over from... my Halloween. It's been a while since I played her, I guess. Let's see if I have a scrap kit. Because she's still over encumbered. Nope. So we'll drink something. Oh, I have 148 gulper innards. That's why that's left over from that event I just did. So we're gonna drop those. There we go. Look how much weight that was. Wow. Usually I remember to do that, but the reason that I didn't is because it's like a food item, and I forgot to get rid of it when I was at my... oh dear, that's so funny. Okay. I'm going to go back to my... I have like 3 minutes, but I still don't have enough weapons, so I might craft something and scrap it real quick. So let's try this. Problem solved. That's right. Okay. Technically, I should be taking a break, but I'm going to actually scrap a few things, and then I'll do a BRB and take a quick break while the ad goes, because this isn't very exciting anyway to watch, so nobody's going to miss it, because I only have a couple of minutes. Do I have to get out of my power armor? If I can remember how. Okay. I am going to craft a couple of weapons and then scrap them if I have time. Let's see if I can scrap them in time to get credit for my daily. Nope. Did they flip over? They did. All right, let's see what the new ones are, because they just flipped over. Well, hello, where are they? Huh? They flipped over so hard, they still haven't spawned yet. So I will take this moment to put her in her bed. Oh, I didn't show you the... I'm not doing Moonshine Jamboree again. Nope, we just did it. I didn't show you her camp, so I will go put her to bed. And then I'm going to take a teeny weeny break. 2 minutes and 21 seconds is what we have. I'll let the ad finish. And I'm going to take a bio break. And I'll be right back, and I'll show you her camp. What's the button? I know how to do this. I promise. I know how to stream. There we go. Okie dokie. We're back. Kind of. Am I fully here? Am I mentally fully here? Oi, 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 oi. Oh, so also, I don't mean to put you on the spot because I'm asking you live, Salt, but I will at least make you an MVP. Because you do not feel obligated that I talked about making you a mod, but on the off chance, if you don't mind, let me know if you do mind or if you don't, and I will not take offense at all. But otherwise, I would plan on making you a mod. You are consistently here, which I appreciate very much, and you understand things better than I do. So you are also helpful. You're not just supportive, you're also helpful. Oh, let me show your camp a little bit. I kind of breezed through it again. So here's her science lab, where she does her experiments. I wish she really could do experiments and stuff, because I would. Oh, okay. You don't mind. Okay. Thank you. I'll do it off stream, because like I said, I'm afraid if I try to fiddle around with buttons, I will break something. And so far, so good. I mean, it's been a little chaotic. I was texting my hubby because he's worried about me, because I was like, I can't get it to boot up. I mean, I had to do a driver, and I had to do all these things, so he's worried about me. So I texted him, well, my Nexus app wouldn't open either. It did yesterday. Then I updated it, and now it won't open. So I'm doing 76. So I had to explain everything to him. You can decorate, or do you wish you had the space to do it? Because you do not need Fallout First for the space. Everybody gets space for a camp. I am definitely, and a lot of this is you can earn atoms for on the scoreboard and stuff, so you do not necessarily have to buy stuff in the atomic shop in order to decorate. So there is a lot of stuff you get for free. There's a lot of stuff you can unlock. Things like by doing challenges, or by doing not just the dailies and stuff, but also the achievements and things that just are base game stuff. So, but she's one of my favorite characters to play because she's very nerdy and fragile. Self-inserting, anyone? But also because I love her. She's a botanist. I always forget to pick her plants. I always forget to do that part. You know, and she's into the stuff that I find interesting about the game and stuff too. So being full of plants, I keep forgetting. Oh, I missed this the first time around. I think this was on a scoreboard that I didn't do. I didn't complete it or something because I was like too bored logging in every day just to log in. So, but it came back. Oh, I'm so excited because I've been wanting this in her camp specifically for a really long time. This is an item that if you use it, and you have to wait for the animation to finish and all that, and you get the little pop-up that improves your perception. There's a lot of machines like that. They have workout machines and stuff that you get a boost to your strength for a period of time, stuff like that. Mostly I just do this because it looks so cool. It's so what she would do, right? You're like the person in real life who measures the distance a dresser is from a wall at both corners with a ruler. It is kind of newish, this thing. Like, I think it was on a scoreboard I missed, so I thought it was gone forever in my life. But, and then you just back out, and now you get a boost to your perception for a period of time, which I don't know is that great of a boost, but I like the machine. So, I'm trying to think of other things. Other characters, I have the workout machines. There's a weightlifting. There's a few things they've brought out that are like arcade looking, that gives you a boost to charisma and, you know, a few things like that. So lots of different ways to do it. And they're just temporary. This is her store. Oh, I need to drop off these. Oh, hi. Hello, person. her extra... A legendary drill. It was a legendary drill. She does not need that. And my pole hook that I got from doing the event. The silly drops. Just silly. But you can't scrap those because they're a legendary, so you have to you have to sell them at a vendor or you turn them in at the legendary machine. I can't scrap it. So. Oh, let's see if the dailies have... Ah, they're there. Now they're... Here we go. Gain XP. Build a generator in a shelter. I guess I could go down and look at her shelter while we're here, too. Collect energy ammo, which is a nice coinky dink because fuel is an energy ammo, and I have the cremator right now. So that will work. Expeditions complete tax evasion. Now, that's a thing. I believe that's the new Atlantic City thing that none of my characters have gone and done yet. None of them. And I'm not sure Trillium is the one to be the first one to do that. So, and while that's Lesser Devils and things are over in the Atlantic City map. So I don't think that's going to happen today. Maybe. And we have all new weeklies too. Collect a garden gnome. I know where those are. Later cigarette or cigar. Now that's a new one. I do also sometimes these dailies get tedious, not just because it's like the chore. Like you said, it feels like it's a chore to just get on, do your chores and get back off. But also they're just so repetitive. They're the same things over and over and over again. But that's a new one. A lighter cigarette or cigar. That's new. I don't do daily ops. I just don't. I can drink Nuka grapes. I can eat pumpkins. That's easy. Kill animals with a pipe gun. That'll be a challenge, but I might try that one. Take a camera of a mega sloth. Oh, camera picture. Oh, you guys, part of the reason I'm in this camp, I started to say it before, and then I distract my own self all the time. I lose my train of thought. This camp, this area of the map is very popular for cryptids to show up, and she very often gets a sloth here. Very often. Usually when I pop in, there's already one here roaming around, so chances are pretty good I'll get a picture of that. This is her little kitchen. I have to build a generator in a... Oh, I forgot our garden is over here. This is for cooking. Collect some stuff. Does she have Oh, she has gourds. I don't think those are the same thing. You can't grow your own pumpkins, but I know where to get them. I might as well go in... Pardon my cough. Your favorite map biome? I love it. Oh, hey! Hi, Jericho. I'm so sorry I missed you. Because everything is out of date, and so my my shout-outs, my alerts and stuff are not working. I've updated OBX. It's all out of date, and it's like nothing is communicating with each other because I've been so gone. So, but I'm so glad to see you. Thank you. And please feel free to lurk. And I am well. It's lovely to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Jericho. It's just really great to see you. I do apologize that none of my alerts are working. Everything is still kind of broke. But next time I stream, next week, I probably will be on some streams. Like I said, I think I'll stream. My son's going to play 76 tomorrow evening, and I'll join him on that. But I'm going to start out just doing my official stream once a week, because I know I can keep up with that, and then I may expand from there. But anyway, so I will fix all of this to get it communicating. I won't. My hubby will. But, I'll get him to do it for me. But you know what? We're powering through, aren't we? We're powering through. It's work. It's happening. It's happening. And it's happening because you guys are really, really good support system for me. You really are. You really are. So this is her shelter underground. This is what I spend hours and hours building. I really do. I just love it so much. But I haven't done any in a long time. This is her little secret lab where she collects her weird stuff. Oh, why are they turned that way? Let's turn you guys around. So we can see you looking at us. I love all this stuff. There we go. Now we can see them. It's a Wendigo. Super mutant. Oh, you know what? I'm going to show you guys this too because I don't very often do this. I don't really very often get to see. I always show my builds and stuff. This is another. You can build your shelters so they all connect to each other and then they circle back around. You can only have one kind of shelter at a time, but you can have all of your kinds of shelters all connect to each other. This is one that I have not really done much with. I started to and I have never quite finished this area, but oops, sorry. This is one I've spent probably way too much time doing. Way too much time. I have not done building in a very, very long time. And it, like I said, it is one of my favorite things. My tea is perfect drinking temperature. It's wonderful. This is actually one of my first shelters I ever got and built. And I made it her botanist lab full of plants and experiments. All my stuffs are turned around. Why does it do that? Weird. I gotta turn you back. Turn you this way so we can see you. There we go. And her bedroom in the old lab, which shows her fangirl for all the comics and the all the stuff. And this is one way you can expand. You know, you have a certain amount of camp space above ground, but when you add in a shelter, then you have an entirely new what do they call it? Budget space for building possessed dolls. Building tea is one of those things you start is very hard to find a stopping point. Agree. I really. And one of my most recent building things, it took a really long time. They have a couple of new things, and I put a boat in the water, and then I attached a thing to a boat so you could get to it. And I was trying to adjust it, and I accidentally deleted the wrong chunk of stuff, and I went, I gotta quit. I'll come back later, and I haven't been able to come back later yet. Because I haven't built in a really long time, and then I was clumsy at it, and I got easily frustrated. So, you know what I can do, though, which I forgot, that this is one of the previous scoreboard maps, Captain Cosmos. Of course, she finished that one. I also generally, like, depending on what the scoreboard stuff is, use characters that would be interested in that. Like the Atlantic City one that just was the last scoreboard. One of my other characters would be all about that stuff, gambling and money and heist. She has a backpack that's a heist backpack. The money falls out of it. Totally her thing. So I used her to do a lot of the challenges and stuff. I even do that. I was going to look at. I have stuff in storage. Look at all that stuff I have stored. Interesting. I don't know why it's all in there. I'm trying to find wall decor. I do wish the titles display floor decor, shelves, vendors, tables. I wish that was alphabetical. That's one of the changes they've yet to incorporate, and I don't know why. It's just a random list of things. Very complicated to find stuff. Way more than it needs to be. I'm pretty sure. I want to see what scoreboards I have. See, every time they add plants to what you can build, I always get the plants for her. because it's totally her thing. So some of these I haven't even put in yet, where it would be completely appropriate to do it. Where should we put you? Let's put you over here. Hanging from the ceiling. That might be a little annoying. Every time I get a little bit of XP, I might have to untrack that. Because it's going to click constantly. This one is a space one. Yes, she would be into space. Let's put this up somewhere. Oh, these are posters. I don't even know where I got these. Oh, cool. Actually, I am going to bear with. I am going to untrack the oops, wrong button. Come on. There we go. I'm going to untrack the weekly. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's a daily. Oh, it is a daily. I'm going to untrack that because what that does is keep track of it for you as you kill things or collect things, and it'll pop up and go how many you have. I'm not going to do that for 2,500 worth of points. That will get on my nerves. I don't even know where those science posters came from. I will take it though. Oh, and look, I love this sign. You guys, I have an actual photo of that actual sign where it actually is in real life. It's one of my proudest moments and my most valuable possession is the photo of that sign in actual Flatwoods, West Virginia. I'm going to get for Clint just talking about it. So I wish if I could figure out how to share what my Discord channel is. Give me a second to be awkward. Bear with me. I'm going to be a little awkward. I'm signing into Discord. If I knew how to invite you. Maybe you're not even on Discord, Salt. I don't even know if you are. I wish I knew how to do it. Oh, I need to change the title. Because it still says Gamerjacks. So bear with. I'm going to have to fix that. I have to tidy a bunch of things. But invite people. Does it give me... a link. You have Discord, but you never received an invite. Okay, because I don't do a mass thing. I'm actually a little nervous that if I invite too many people as a mass list in my thing, that I'm going to get inundated with people that A, I don't really know, and B, I just struggle to keep up with that. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do offline. I'm going to friend you. I'm going to send you a friend request. Are you on there as Salt Your Wound? And then I will invite you individually like that. I'm trying to see if I could put up a link. I don't know if that's correct. I think that's my Discord channel. I think. I could be wrong. But I'll do it the other way too, offline. I'll see if I can find you and all of that stuff. So anyway, because that's the best place I can think of to share my photos from my trip and things like that. I do also have an Instagram page where I'm trying to be better about keeping up with that too, where I do try to show some photos and stuff. And like I said, I would really love to do here it is in the game. Here it is in real life. I really want to do a series of that. So see if I can manage to do that. But anyway, so that would be fun. I would just love to share my photos. I still have plenty of budget. There's just so much stuff I was going to do, and I just have not come back to finish. Upstairs, more secret stuff. Oh, what's that? I forgot I even had that. Brotherhood of Steel Skin.
This is my grateful face.
I heard that. Yay! That one worked. Hi, Quigs. Yay, Quigsby. My alerts and stuff have been very broke. Very broke. Broke ass broke. And some of it I think is because I changed my name and then I had to relog in and all of that. But my OBX is not communicating correctly with stuff. My stream elements doesn't seem to be anyway. But I heard that. Pardon me, probably because that's a Twitch-based thing and it doesn't take. I don't know. I don't know why I heard that one. But yay, I'm glad you're here and thank you. I should be looking up here. Hi, Quigs. It has been a rough road to stream today, Quigs. Let me tell you. Oh, man. I'm doing 76 because I tried. Salt will tell you. I tried. Yesterday, I booted stuff up to make sure everything was working, and it appeared to be functioning. This morning, I tried to hit the stream button, and my NVIDIA said, nope, I can't stream. You need to update a driver. By myself, in this room, clicked buttons, and managed to update a driver. I don't even really know how to do it, but I was just following the instructions, and they literally worked. That's the only reason I could stream. But then yesterday, I logged into the Nexus mod manager thingy where I play Tale of Two Wastelands. Logged up, I saw Fox, everything was fine. I said, yay, it'll work. I closed it, and it said, this needs an update. So I was like, oh, I might as well update it while I'm here. Stepped away, forgot about it. So this morning, I tried to boot it up. Won't boot up. And now that I updated it, I can't get it to open. So here we are, doing 76. And it's kind of fun because this is my nerdy science person. Her name is Trillium. And I'm excited because I have been showing off her camp and her very, very multi-layered. You know, nobody really goes in people's shelters anymore. It used to be a fun thing we did, go visit each other's shelters, but nobody really does it anymore. So this is her secret experiments going on. Oh, I have so much more good stuff, too, even since this. I already showed Salt the plants, but since Quigs is here, I'll do just a quick walkthrough again to her little science lab. And then we'll get out of here. Pardon me, you guys. I'm still struggle constantly with my asthma flared really bad after COVID. And because it has just not ever quite returned to normal. Well, here's some of the stuff you can do to boost. I had to put workout equipment in her shelter because she was so fragile. The Nexus, I think it's Mod Manager. I think that's what it's called, but it's the Nexus program, the app. And then through Nexus, Vortex is where, but anyway, I think that's the only way I could ever get to play Tale of Two Wastelands. That's the only thing I was able to get it to work. So anyway, when I decided that Trillium was way too fragile for the Wasteland and she was going to have to bulk up a little bit, I inserted these things, and it's all followed her storyline. They weren't there until she thought to herself, I die too easily, and she over relies on my hubby plays a character named Barnes, and they are friends, and she like over relies on Barnes as her bodyguard. So she thought, I'm gonna have to get a little stronger, survive in the wasteland on my own. See, that's the stories that happen in this head of mine. I really do. I play along with the little stories in my head. So more stuff grew back. All right, so I am gonna work on a few. Let me look at my time. And I've got another ad coming in. I'm about 30 minutes. How long have I been playing? Let me see. I have to switch back and forth between my OBX screen and my Twitch one because OBX is not behaving the way I'm used to. I don't see. How long have I been streaming, you guys? I don't see a... Oh, there it is. Way up there. 2.5. That's... Oh, look at me. I've been doing 2.5. I didn't think I'd make it this long. Ah, I'm so excited. I thought I would be like on an hour and like call it the practice good enough. But look at me going 2.5 hours. Yay. I have a lizard. You tap on the glass, he comes out. Boop. Isn't that fun? I can't remember where I got that. Might have been a scoreboard item. I can't remember. All right, let's do some of these because she would collect pumpkins anyway because she's all about that stuff. So, and she also knows where all the garden gnomes are because she's about that. And maybe if I leave and come back, a sloth will show up on my property. We're going to go over here because we got to talk to Jack anyway. We got to talk to him and get more radioactive pumpkin seeds because she's into those. Some adorable lizard videos you've watched in the last few weeks. Lizards are so fun. We used to have a gecko years ago when my kids were younger. We went to a lizard expo, like an amphibious something expo, and came across a breeder who was breeding these geckos, and they're called Pictus geckos, and they were whitish because they were albino, and then they took the albinos, and then they were trying to, you know how humans do, messing around with genes and stuff. But, which means because we had a lizard in our home, we also were breeding crickets because we also had to have a container full of crickets for their food. And this poor... Wait, did I speak to Jack? I'm going to turn this off because it's messing with me. Main. Let's turn that off for a second. And let's go to a daily. Speak with Jack. I don't think I actually did. Kick off this daily. There we go.
Yes, I remember you. Back for more seeds, are you?
You had 2 water dragons. They both died at the same time because one over 8 and the one under 8. Okay, that is the issue. I distracted my own self again with our albino Pictus gecko.
You will be adequately compensated, I assure you.
I'm going to finish speaking. I believe because of its genetic issues, it was blind, utterly blind. We didn't know it at the time. Nobody informed us of it. We had to figure it out for ourselves because normally you put a cricket down in the thingy and they go at it. Why did I just get rewards? I think it was a late thing. Anyway, they snap at it and they're gone. Could not catch crickets. Could not do it. The cricket would run across it and it would bite over here where the cricket used to be. Like it could sense movement. So we ended up having to hand feed this thing. And we would have to hold a live cricket and touch it. I'm showing you a thingy, which you can't see on camera. We would have to touch its mouth. Let me come over. Let's see. Literally touch its mouth with the cricket. Let it open its mouth and put it in the mouth. Literally, that's how we had to feed this thing. And we would do mealworms because they weren't so wiggly and all of that, so we could get a mealworm into its mouth. Once he started eating mealworms, he wouldn't eat crickets. I mean, we were trying to do it for extra protein, extra stuff, but then he wouldn't eat crickets. So then he became, it was just, from day one, it was a troublesome pet, and it was a shame too, because he was very sweet and he was very cute, but he did not survive very long. I mean, I think we had him for maybe a year, a little over a year maybe, I can't quite remember. little over a year, I think. Maybe longer, but anyway. I think he literally just died from undereating. And it wasn't for lack of trying. We did everything you could, and he was just, from day one, it was trouble. It was very hard. So we haven't had a reptile since, but if I did ever get a reptile, I would probably get something a little larger and something a little more self-sufficient. Just a little more. I mean, obviously, I will feed them and help them and such, but like maybe an iguana or something. But iguana with a good genetic history. I did enjoy having we've had all kinds of pets over the years. Lots and lots. We've often called them our menagerie because we've had a rabbit. We have had guinea pigs, more than one guinea pig. We've had several guinea pigs. What else have we had? Lizard, dogs, cats. Never had a snake or a spider. Well, I did have a snake for a little while. I mean, it was a wild snake, which was wounded, and we caught it and gave it a place to heal for a bit, and then we released it. So I guess that was a garter snake. I guess we've had
You there?
snakes.
Wait.
Wasn't really intended as a pet, but
Welcome back.
he healed, and we let him go. Your first real relationship, you shared a water dragon with the girl we used to feed him chicken and gravy baby food. Really?
As usual.
Oh, that's
many
fun.
thanks for your service. As promised.
Well, is it fun?
Here are your seeds.
Or is it tedious? Is it troublesome? Kind of like what we were having. Wouldn't eat mealworms or crickets. What is wrong with lizards that they don't want to eat their own natural food? Maybe humans do the same thing now that I think about it, though. Right as I'm being judgy, it dawns on me. We eat a lot of fast food, us humans. And sugar.
So little time.
Which isn't necessarily very good choices either. Is that the, like, chicken and gravy baby food? Is that our choices, right? You're supposed to eat mealworms and crickets, lizards, and you want baby food. So, like, you're supposed to eat apples and broccoli, humans. But what do we choose? We do Taco Bell. Now that I think about it. Like that. See how many pumpkins I have, because I have to eat a bunch of pumpkins. It's weird just eating them raw. But I will. How many do I have?
So many pumpkins to carve.
I only have 3 because I had to give him 10. 15 pumpkins! I have to just eat 15 raw pumpkins. This person is going to get very sick. But I will go collect them. Ours is not to question why. Why does anybody need to eat 15 raw pumpkins? Now, again, that doesn't necessarily mean one character eats all 15, because I have several characters and I could spread them across. But that sounds like a lot of work. You know what else I should be doing? Is it doing 2? I have a perk that if I put in green thumb, let's drop this one for now, and I'm going to put in green thumb. And that way I can pick up 2 pumpkins for every time I pick something up, and that will happen faster. That's a better idea. I used to have it on her all the time, but I collect so much botanicals anyway that I don't need that card. It'll come in handy for this, though. I already got all these pumpkins over here. I'm hesitant to cross the street because there's a lot of scorched and stuff over there. Not sure how far back the pumpkins go on this side. I think that's it. Okay, let's see if we can do this without drawing too much attention to ourselves. Of course, I just took off the card that's extra damage to glowing creatures. Am I out of ammo again? Nope, it's just the gun. It's just the gun. Takes a little while to get itself going. Just like me. Just needs a little extra time to come to full functional capacity. All right, now how many pumpkins do I have? 17, and I've already eaten some. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna cross back over here. I'm just gonna quietly, I'm gonna hide behind this tree and eat large raw pumpkins. Because why not? Any second now. It takes a long time for the actual count to catch up. There we go. 15 raw pumpkins. She is going to need a porta potty very soon. Let it catch up a little bit. Oh, yeah. You can remove points during level up. Well, I can't, honestly, I'll be honest, I can't remember anymore during the level up process. But, hang on, let me drop that back off and put that back on. There, let me go to my camp. Have you played with when they had... I'm so sorry. I'm not communicating well. Give me a second. I'm better visually. I'll explain it to you visually. Remove. Come on. We want to go there. I have to pick up some Nuka grapes anyway. I have a Nuka grape collector. I have a Nuka-Cola collectron, and a lot of them will be grape. I probably have a grape in my Nuka-Cola machine. That nobody drinks out of anymore. This is my collectron who does Nuka-Colas and scrap.
Together like excess adhesive.
And I do keep this stocked so people can swing by and get free drinks, but nobody really does it anymore, and I'll tell you why. My opinion. This is just a theory. You can drink out of this machine. A lot of people were stocking it with Nuka Shine. So you would naively go, oh, look, a Nuka-Cola machine, I'll have some. And you could drink out of it, and then you would get a hit of Nuka Shine, which then makes your screen go funky, and you black out and you wake up somewhere else on the map. Nobody wants to do that. So nobody drinks out of anybody's Nuka-Cola machines anymore, I think, because people are tired of being duped by that. So, because I think people did it to be funny, and I don't think it's funny personally, but that's just me. So what I was going to show you, Salt, are you familiar with are you familiar with this punch card machine? Have you played since these? Oh, you get teleported anywhere on the map with the Nuka Shine. It's random. The first time I did it, I had to do it as a quest. There's a thing, you find the Nuka Shine thingy, and you have to make the recipe, and then you have to drink it. And I did it before they had enemies leveling up to your level no matter where you were in the map. I started playing this way back. Not when it first came out, but it was about a year or so after. Where you were a certain level, and then certain areas of the map were certain levels. So as a newbie, you had to stick to the lower levels until you leveled up enough, and then you could fight. Like I was a level 6. I did a Nuka Shine, and I got teleported across the map in a spot where you were supposed to be like a level 40 to fight the bad guys. So areas used to be sectioned off like that, so you only went to like Watoga and that red part of the map were like the really high enemies. Then they changed it, so whatever level you are, enemies level to you no matter where you are on the map. So now Nuka Shine isn't quite as scary, but it used to be very terrifying because if you drank it, you could wake up and have enemies that, were like level 45, 50. If you were only a level 6 or 7 or 10 or whatever. So that's not a thing anymore, thank God. Okay, so this punch card machine is where once you have all of your cards. Well, I'll just open them. I was trying to spare the excess, but I'll open them. Every time you level up, you still get these cards. I have a huge collection of them. I don't even really level up anymore because now you have access to all the cards all the time. So I scrap the ones I don't need, and you use points. The cards that you scrap become points you can spend for these legendary cards that you just get all the time. And these are account based. So even my low level characters have these legendary perks. Once a character becomes a level, to unlock them, it's account based. So you always have these open slots. They don't always have to be the same perk. You just have enough slots. So this punch card machine is where you reallocate anything. And I have 2 builds. You can have as many builds as you want. You do have to spend some money, I think, in the atomic shop to get more than 2. I've never needed more than 2. But if you go here, you can pick different cards to create different builds. So you could, with the same character, have your glass cannon version of the different perk cards that you use. And then a different set. How I use them is, this is how I fight. Usually my characters are whatever they're strong in. I have a character that does a lot of melee and stuff like that. So that's where I would put the cards that I want to use for that. And this is where I put cards when I'm at my base and I'm building or crafting, so I get extra ammo and I get extra perks for creating armor and things like that. Yes, quality of life things that Bethesda is doing right. Absolutely. Sometimes I think, are you playing your own games and are you listening to your players? And then sometimes they get it right. Sometimes they do, and this is one of those things. So I don't know if I explained that very well, but that is how this works. And you can have as many builds as you want, and you can buy extra slots. I think it comes with 2, and then you can purchase more if you want. Just like, and what you can do here is you can edit. Once you have all of your skills unlocked, you can, let's see if I can show you without. I'm gonna say edit. That's the perks. If you say edit special, this is where you can allocate where you want. I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see me pointing. I just like this, like this. Anyway, this is where you can take points out of strength and move them to perception. You can take them out of perception, move them however you want to set up your cards, your perk cards. You can change the allocation here. I'm not going to change anything because I will forget and I don't want to break it. But hey, oh hi, lovely green panda. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, pardon me. Trailing toward the end of my stream, so I'm getting a little froggy and my throat's getting a little tired, but that's cool. That's what tea is for. Yay. So we were just working through some of the updates that Bethesda has done for the 76 game. Sometimes the changes come very rapidly and I can't even keep up with them, and so it's a little off-putting, but that's just me. It takes me a little while to adjust to changes, especially once I learn buttons, once I learn how to do something. Even if it's an improvement, it just takes me a little bit of time to now how do I do it? Even switching from game to game and the button configuration will throw me off. So, but anyway, so that's that. Now you have to be a level 20 to have access to that. But once you have level 20, then that's how you arrange things. And that's pretty much why, even though I think technically she might have, you see at the bottom, she has 39 level ups she could take. After a while, I just don't even bother anymore because I have my cards configured the way I want them. And leveling up, all that does. Oh, speaking of which, I thought for a second, is that a shortcut to the challenges that level up? Take a level, but I don't think that's how it works. I think you have to earn the points to level up for the challenge. Oh no, your earbuds died. It's okay, Quigs. I'll type it in. It's okay. Since he can't hear me saying it's okay, I'll type in it's okay. I'm just glad he's here. So I'm just going to say, I'm just glad you're here. If I knew American Sign Language, I would sign it. But I don't know very much. I've learned American Sign Language a little bit here and a little bit there. But, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I've forgotten it again. So. All right. Let's see. I wonder if collecting energy ammo counts if you make it yourself. Probably not. But let's try it. Let's just craft some. And let's see out of curiosity. It did count. Sometimes there are workarounds like that. Doesn't always, but sometimes it does. Well, there's 2 more. Oh, you know what? The other thing I keep forgetting to do is do these up. There's boosts that you can pick off the scoreboard that it ups. It used to be on the maps you would reach a certain point, and from that point forward, your score would be boosted as you went along. But now you have to actually use the score boost, and it only works for like 24 hours or something like that. So, oh, I was going to build a generator in my shelter. That's what I was going to do. And I forgot. So let's go back and do that. I get so busy talking. And I switch mentally very quickly. So I forget what I'm saying. I'm really good, lovely Green Panda. How are you doing? I have not streamed in a very long time. I'm very rusty. Oh, this one is actually built, but it's not connected to anything. Interesting. Why is it not connected to anything? There we go. I'm quite rusty, and all of my programs are not communicating very well. So there's that. But we're managing. We are managing. I had to change. I was going to try to play my Tale of Two Wastelands mod today, but I could not get it to boot up properly. So, oops. So we're doing 76, and it turns out I'm having a really good time. Because so much of the 76 that I do is kind of, I was going to say private, but it's not, I don't mean private. I just mean nobody really sees it. You know, nobody really sees the building that I do and the crafting and stuff that I do. So it's kind of fun to share it with the public. Now, what was I going to do? A generator. I need to build a generator. These count. And these are unobtrusive. Put you over here. Yay, that counts. Connect. The general public can enter your shelters. And they used to be, like we were saying this before, people used to do it a lot just for fun. Just go and explore and see what everybody's building. But nobody really does it anymore. It's kind of fallen out of popularity. But it gives you so much more space to build. And I actually have access to a lot of shelters that I haven't used. It takes a long time to fill them with your stuff. But Bethesda also keeps coming up with more stuff. And some of it I'm like, I'm fine. I don't need that. And then some of it is like, I can't live without it. And so I must collect that. All right, let's see what else we got. Kill a snallygaster or an angler. Oh, collect garden gnomes. Let's do that because she loves that. I don't know if you guys are going to think that's very exciting, but... Oh, ads in 5 minutes. Let me do my little ad announcement. And actually, I will take a bio break when this ad kicks up. I'll take a break and I'll come back. And then shortly thereafter, I will wrap. I'll play for a little bit after, but I will wrap for the day after I come back. What am I doing? Let's do... I try not to burn caps that I don't have to. Yeah, 3 hours. Really? I just can't even believe it. Almost 3 already. 3 hours. Thank you for being here, Salt. It really means a lot. My ad is about to start, but I'm going to let it kick off. Ad starts in 4 minutes. Thank God the ads manager is working in the stream manager, the Twitch stream manager, because it is not working in the OBS that I usually use, which is why I'm having to watch it from a different place. Because otherwise, I don't know. You know, I try not to burn. It does cost you caps to travel, but there are a few locations that are free, and one of them is Vault 76. You can go to Vault 76 totally for free. So I, a lot of times, will come, if I have to cross the map, I'll come here for free, and then I'll spend a little bit of caps to get where I'm trying to go. There's like 3 or 4, maybe 4 places that are free to travel to, which didn't used to be a thing. It used to only be free to go back to 76, and they've changed that too, which is nice. That one of the benefits of having players with you online is where your camps are. If you're on a team, it's free to travel to a teammate camp. So if you place your camps strategically, kind of separated, you can cross the map for free and get to a lot of shortcuts that way. But now we are going to go to the Ag Center, which I've often thought I need to build a camp for her near the Ag Center because botanist, scientist, this is it's all about. She loves this place. And very likely I will kick off an event when I get there. Because inadvertently it does. Called, there it goes. That's it. I forget what it's called. Fertile soil. Never fails.
Mr. Phone hands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors.
But
once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server.
I am not going to engage at the moment because I am about to take a break. So I'm going to go find a safe place. Some distance away. And I may do the event while I'm here just because it's more XP, and that is one of the challenges for today is collect a lot of XP. Yeah. Once I get engaged in the combat, I'm going to be forced to continue, and I'm trying to wait for ad break. So I'll collect plants while I am here. My brand new character that that she's my newbie character that I'm also playing with my son and his friends who have recently gotten into 76. Her job in the vault was a cook. And she wants to be a baker, and that is her favorite thing. She enjoyed cooking, but very limited resources in the vault, very limited recipes, very limited. And so once she took on Reclamation Day and she left the vault, she decided she was going to explore every inch of the wasteland, find all of the recipes that she could find and all of the ingredients. And that is what her goal in life is. And I like playing her because, again, also kind of one of my things. A little bit of self-insertion. But that's what roleplay is about, right? That's what immersion is for. But this character also loves collecting plants and stuff too. So I'm just doing that to wait for my ad to kick in. Because if I go start picking off those robots, and then I can't take a break. Because they will kill me while I'm not looking. This is actually one of my favorite sections of the map, though. Is this along the river and all the woods. This is where some of the best places to collect. This is this plant. When you can scrap it and then at a cooking thing, you turn it into sugar. And sugar is a base element for a lot of the recipes. Just like in real life. Take that and that, but I don't want your pistol. Okay, 18 seconds. I think that's close enough. I'm going to stand here, and this is where I'm going to take my break. And when we come back from break, I will kill a bunch of robots and try to find some garden gnomes. Pause. And I will see you guys very soon. Oh, yeah, the wheat. Yeah, razor grain is very useful. So. Oh, you almost got a degree in botany. That's so cool. If I had to do it all over again, I would probably do something like that too, Salt. I'm all about that. But ad break, I will be RB, you guys, as soon as I find the right button. Oh, wait, I have buttons over here. I keep forgetting about them. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm back a little early, so the ad's still going for a few more seconds. But I also realized, glancing down at the the stream description, I forgot to switch the visual icon over to 76, so I've done that now. So now it matches. I said let's play some Fallout 76, but it was still showing the New Vegas thingy. So I have fixed it. Yay! Look at me go. All right. Let's take on some of these robots. Let's make sure I have some ammo, though. Let's see how I'm doing on ammo, by the way. Pulse mines are good. Oh my goodness, I also am... Oh, I'm okay. Both my weapons are good. Let's see, what do I have for grenades? Let's do pulse grenades. Whoops. What did I just do? I was supposed to... Why did it go down one? Oh, I'm dropping them. I think. Yep, let's pick those back up. Okay. Because pulse grenades are good for machines. So we're going to start there.
Potential source found. Reacquire
Who's talking to me?
source of nutrients.
Don't you shoot me. So rude. Oh, look at them all ganged up over there. I thought, man, get more than one. Yay. Alert. Did he just die standing up? He did. He died standing up. That's awesome. That was fun. There's usually some up on the roof. Those guys are just fodder. We're meaning to kill these supervisors that are the different kind of robot. Oh, I'm not in my power armor again. Probably should with robots. But we'll just go. And get my gun to start. Why? My gun is being particularly slow. Actually, I'm going to put my power armor on. That's a lot of robots. Let's do armor, shall we? Jump in! There we go. That'll help. See, they all gang up on you. Oops, I must be out of pulse grenades. I'm gonna have to do regular old grenades. Let's do plasma. It's a pretty big area. I think she knows how to make all of the kinds of grenades that can be made. I think. You do have to find the recipes and ingredients and stuff. And then you have to have the right skill cards played. Oh, look at all that 5mm. Yes, please. I do want to take it all.
Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all supervisors down.
Okay.
Good job.
Sometimes.
Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters.
I still haven't finished the event
That should keep our
quite.
people safe in the area.
This is like a daily or quest. It's like a daily quest thingy, not the complicated events like the moonshine one. There's two. That's what I'm here for, is these gnomes. Clunk, 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 clunk. There's usually just the two, but I was checking anyway. But since I'm here, I might as well finish the event and get credit for it. So I will go inside. That tea is so delicious. Just thought I should just say that out loud. I got 11,000 caps, did I? I wasn't even paying attention.
Potential source found.
That is not bad, is it? That pays for all the traveling I've been paying for. It reimburses me. Once they start losing their body parts, they get really skinny and it's harder to shoot them because there's less space per target. Oh dear, robot's gonna go. Take out the ghoulies when you do. Oh! That bastard hunted me down so he could explode on me. Did you see that? He did. He was like, I'm not going out on my own. I'm taking you with me. Goes another one gonna go. Mega, run for it! These guys are fleshy and easy to kill. Give me all your stuff. Who's left? Well, aren't you a stubborn little bastard? I got you though, didn't I? Okay, now let's finish this off. have to remove humans from the target list. They think we are fodder for compost material. That's funny. Why am I not moving? Why am I stuck? There we go. I keep being stuck trying to walk forward. I can go sideways. Look. There we go. Now I'm going forward. That was a weird glitch. That was weird. Did I get everything? Let's do it again. Now I can't move at all. Come on. I have a feeling I'm about to get kicked off the server. I have a feeling. Oh, no. I can look. There we go. Yeah, now it's moving. Weird. Let me get out of my power armor and see if that's part of the problem. It must be. I don't know. That was weird. That was a new one for me. I mean, there's plenty of glitches that act weird, but that was a new one for me. I could go sideways. Fans are full of goodies. For those of you who love to collect and scrap, fans are full of good stuff. All right. I also know where 2 more gnomes are. We'll get those. The 5th one might be tricky, though. I might have to server hop and get that one later or something with a different character. These are the only places I know for sure how to get there. There's usually 2. They are still there outside this house. In Sutton, when you go to the Sutton train station. So there's 4. So 5 will be tricky. Let's see what else we could do maybe real quick, if there is anything. Scrap junk to produce asbestos. Oh, a nuka grape. I forgot to do that in my camp. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to my camp. I'm going to show you another workaround I have discovered. I think I can make bulk asbestos. I think I can. And if I can... Oh... Your mother got Snapple apple juice the other day. Really? Is it good? Is it like real apple juice or is it like apple flavored? Yeah, I'm the same for power armor. I really don't like to just wear it for fun. It's too clunky. It's too complicated. I just got credit for a daily I didn't even do just because I was in the area. This is a workaround for a lot of these challenges that say scrap junk to produce asbestos. Oh, sometimes it'll say scrap junk to produce steel, things like that. It doesn't always work, but if you can make bulk craft, and I think you can bulk asbestos. Oh, you can't. Oh, maybe they've learned what we do to get around it. I cannot bulk asbestos. But a lot of times if you make bulk adhesive or aluminum or whatever, and then you just turn around and re-scrap it, it will count toward your daily. It's not our fault. It's not cheating. It's how the game's played. That's not cheating. But I'm going to have to find asbestos legit and scrap it. But I can do...
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
I got credit for that event. That's the it's very laggy. But that's finally the credit for the event that I didn't even do. I just happened to fast travel into an area that the circle of it counted. So, grape. Oh, I have them in my store. I also have one in my machine. One on display. I might still have some in storage. Oh, look at them all. Was that enough? Yep. 4, 5. That one was easy. And I'm rank 40. I bet you that opens up a new page for me. Let's go look. Let everything catch up for a second. Let's see if it opened up a new page. Where was I? I think I was on that one. Yes, it did. This is a new page for me. Oh, I've been wanting these hanging tire baskets because Trillium will want these, right? She loves anything plants. I am going to claim that. Yes, I'm sure. This cage sign is free. That's for Fallout First people. That's some of the benefits to Fallout First 2 is you get extra things on the scoreboard. The score booster's only 5. How much do I have? Let's take a look. I don't want to... Okay, I haven't opened this page yet. I think I will get that paint for the cremator, though. Oops. Trying to get... There we go. I definitely don't need carry weight boosters. I have so many. That's the thing I do like about the new version of the way they're doing this. They just open up a page and you can pick and choose from what the whole thing. Previously, in order to make progress, and you'll remember this, Salt, from before, you had to unlock one to get to the next one, and then unlock that one to get to the next one. And you end up collecting so much stuff you do not need. Like I said, these carry weight boosters, do you know how many I have? And I never use them. This particular, that carry weight booster that I just highlighted, that's 5. It only costs 5, but I don't have to buy it. And I don't want to buy it. I will take these atoms, though. Oh, I have 650. I wasn't sure how many I had. I'll take that, because I do like to spend atoms in the atomic shop. And I got the baskets. And I'm going to wait and see what else opens up before I spend any more points. You can save your points all the way to the end and then come back. So I'd probably get that water boiler because that's cool looking. I will always get the atoms. There's a mod for the cremator. I'll probably get that. I'm just looking ahead. I'll definitely get that trunk. And I definitely want that autopsy table, you guys. My head is kind of blocking it. My head. But it's right there. And what that is this thing, this chemistry station. It's this chemistry station, but it looks like an autopsy table. And I'm definitely going to want that. For sure. But now that I've done quite a few and I got to level 40 and I unlocked a few more things off the scoreboard that I was, you know what? I would hang the tires right now, but the problem is, I'm so crammed for stuff on this map, on this camp, that I don't even have room to hang it. So I'm going to have to decide what is worth keeping and what isn't, because I'm going to have to get rid of something. What I have been doing is getting rid of some of these plants, as much as I love them. They're not really the kind of plants that she does anyway, so I've had to start picking and choosing, you guys. It's very sad. I don't want to get rid of her plants. There's literally nothing I'm willing to get rid of at this point to make space. Maybe this thing. Maybe that thing. Ugh. I'm just not ready to get rid of stuff. Maybe this beer stein. Nobody cares about that. Part of it is because she does have all of this really good stuff down in her shelter, but... All right, let's see if I made room for one hanging tire plant. Let's see if I did. Maybe. Oh, she does have this hanging thing here. I forgot I did it here. I did it! Yay! Let's see if I can get 2. Maybe. Two! Let's go for 3. Let's see if we can do 3. It's blue. Chances are good. Where should I put it, you guys? I don't know where to put it. Over here. It went! I didn't think it was gonna go. This camp is crammed, you guys. Now it is officially crammed. I don't know if that might be in the way for trying to get up these stairs. I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm so pleased. It's the dumbest things, but I just am so tickled. It's the little things right there. That's a better spot. So it's not blocking. That's better. I'm so pleased. I've been wanting these tire ones from the first time I saw it. So yay! Battle Pass. Do you mean the seasons, Cowboy Cigar? Beginning to look like a place American pickers would visit. Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, one of my other characters is officially, she actually has a camp right next to a junkyard, and I want it to look like it has spilled over into her camp. So maybe I'll play her next time. I'll let you guys see that character on her camps and stuff. This is, now I have been told, Cowboy Cigar, I've been told that the way that 76 has changed their seasons, I think somebody else called it, oh, it's like a battle pass. So I think correct. I'm not positive because I'm not sure what a battle pass is. But this is when you do your dailies and your weeklies and you earn points, this is where you spend them. And it does work. This is very different. This is the first time they've used it this way. Like you open pages and then you can pick and choose from each page. It didn't used to be like this. But if that's what you're talking about? Yeah, okay. Yes, Cowboy Cigar. That is basically, and I've made it up to level, I'm rank 41, so I have unlocked the pages up to, this is my last page. So the more points I earn, the more pages I open, and then I can pick and choose the various rewards that I want off of each page, which is kind of cool. I like that they have changed it. I was just talking about this before. It used to be like a map, and you would unlock one, move to the next one, unlock that one, move to the next one. And what I didn't like about that is that you had to have whatever was there, whether you wanted it or not, in order to open the next one. And now they don't do that, Cowboys. So that is what I love about their new version. Because as you can see, I haven't taken everything off of this one or that one. I skip over what I don't want. And I'm trying to save up for the stuff that I do want. It's a much improved way to do it. So... And actually, when somebody looked at it before, I think that's what, it's like the Battle Pass, which I think is based on a different kind of games that do this. So, but anyway, I'm going to actually wrap for today. It was a clunky start. I am very rusty when it comes to streaming, but we made it. We did, and I went a whole almost 3.5 hours. I do love to play 76, so it is easy for me to, there's just so much to do. It's easy to lose 3 hours at a time for sure. So, get my hydrate in. It was really good to see you too, Salt. Thank you so much for being here. And like I said, I'm going to start just once a week for now. I will still be on other people's streams, watching other people's streams. Salt, I'll come to yours, and I will be visible, but personally, I'm just going to start with one per week So I will be back on Tuesday morning, and hopefully I'll have all these glitches fixed and everything will communicate the way it's supposed to communicate. For now, though, I think my buddy Chardon Seravitriol, I think I'm saying that right, is a character from a book and is what his name is, and I call him Chardy. And he is a fellow 76, and he's probably playing it right now. So let me go check. He is, and he is currently playing Fallout. So that is where we're going to go. We are going to raid over to Chardon Seravitriol, and we're going to raid over to him. And he's a fast player. I'm a very slow. Because I'm talking. When I'm talking, I'm slow. Anyway, but he's also done the Atlantic City stuff that I haven't done. So he may be doing that, and you may get a chance to see that. I'm going to click raid over. Start raid. I appreciate you guys so much being here. Thank you so much. Those of you that lurk, those of you that chat, those of you that are just watching from a distance, maybe your sound isn't even working. I always appreciate you guys being here. And I will see you very soon on your raid or in mine next week. Oh, I forgot to tell you what our raid, I don't really have a raid message. I just say, fresh baked raid just for you.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you were back already. You were playing Fallout 76 without me?
I'm your breakfast. No, think positive. Think positive. I need a better one.
Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Chardon Seravitriol. I am celebrating that it is Tuesday.